fun. We got things to do. We got hostiles to kill. We got isogen to mine. We got questions to answer. We have ultras to blow. We're going to do that tonight. Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Welcome into the show. Checking out at Talking Trek server sound off as per usual. Who's hanging out with us here, not only in our Discord, but across the world on our YouTube stream tonight. Legendary Nurse on server 26. Thank you. Hey, what's up? Deuces Wild on 17. LA Ravager on 44. Kronos on server 61. What's up, Captain Oblivious on server 30? Thank you, thank you. Hey, Walking Gamer, server 29. Thank you for being here. Captain Oblivious, Calmic, Jace, and Lumiflux all hanging out. Commander Taylor on 192. Karkin on 15. Tagora on 40. Data Systems on 27. Tax Exempt on 29. I see. What else we got? Hey, what's up? Lumiflux, server 56. Thank you. Kirko on 57 and 145. Jazzmeister 167. Admiral Poops a lot. Your name always makes me giggle. Server 42. What's up? Devil in the Belfry on 14. Bill's Mafia on server 32. Archangel Cito on 15. Shrike on 14. McNasty on 32. Resurrection Hunter on 28. Truck and Chick, server 26. Poops is a poop head. That's good. Server 42. Scaling back from the Outback. Sorry, I'm also trying to eat a piece of pizza. Pizza. Darn Texan, server 31. What's up? I'm Beglin on 32. Ghost Rider on 62. Jay Berg on 32. Server 181. What's up? JD's on server 31. Patron St. Nick on server 10. Borg 104 on server 16. What's up? General Chaos on 81. Captain Planet 167. Tabimos on 20. Great Man on 59. Bibo Tika Toss. Server 146. Thank you. Stormbringer on 16. Garrick is on 21. Andar on 163. And we've got so much more. So many more people hanging out. Good evening and welcome into our live studio audience. Your mics are potted up. And good evening, Talking Trekkers. From what I understand, we've got a couple of people on the stage here tonight. Who do we have on the stage? Let me check the stage. I'm not even 100% sure. I've changed my setup a little bit here. So I got Handy hanging out. I got Soggy. What's up, G? I got Gregor on the stage. What's up? How's things out west, man?
What's up, brother?
What's up-y? What's up-y? You doing all right? Welcome in. Uh-oh. What's uh-oh? You have uh-ohs? No uh-ohs. Uh-ohs are not allowed.
Better be some spaghettios after
spaghettios. We've also got our dear friend, Bubba Joe, hanging out. What's up? Bubba Joe, Truck and Chick is here. Stevens Aaron, Ripper, and Karkin hanging out. How are you guys doing? Good evening, Bubba.
Hey.
What's up, man?
Good evening, DJ.
How are you? Did you have a good weekend?
I'm doing okay. I did have an okay weekend.
Excellent. I'm really glad to hear that. I am on the verge of abandoning all things that we love about Talking Trek. We're on the YouTube tonight, so I have no commercials. Again, I have no stupid news. I mean, again, like, I don't like where this is going, Bubba.
Amazing.
There really should be some news here tonight, okay? I know there should be some stupid news. I don't have any for you tonight. Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. Over on the YouTube chat, want to say what's up to Beer Slayer, Iron Chef, E-Rock, Josh, Kess, Lady Alanada, Maki, and I guess that's it over on the YouTube chat. Somebody posted twice. I know Captain Planet says that was weird without music. Well, there will be music on the YouTube stream and on the podcast when we actually release it. See, I'm tinkering with something new here tonight, Bubba Joe. Got some new gadgetry, some new wiring, and this may potentially allow me to do the show all from one machine. But the side effect is y'all don't get the music. So I don't know if I'm going to stick with it or not. I don't think I like it, to be honest with you. I don't like it. I like you guys to be able to hear everything.
I mean, but it's always good to try and evolve what you're doing, right? You got to keep up with some times. You got to try some new things.
Yeah, I'm trying a couple of new things. I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. I don't think I like it, but we'll see. I don't know. Jazzmeister says music comes in post production. It never has. I've always done it live. We're doing it live. I've always done it live, but I didn't tonight. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. My name is UltimatDJz. Welcome into Talking Trek as we are here live tonight on the YouTube as well as in your earbuds on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon Alexa, iHeartRadio, and Podbean, and so many others, including your smart speakers and your smart TVs and your smartwatches. All you got to do is say, hey, activating sound word, play Talking Trek, Star Trek Fleet Command, and bam! There it is. Every time I do that, Bubba, I activate at least a dozen Alexas out there. So I try not to like go full tilt on that anymore because, then there's like 100 Alexas out there all freaking out in everybody's living room. Unhappy about it. Good evening, everybody. Hey, what's up, Lord Farquaad? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we are in the game. Good evening and welcome. Listen, Bubba Joe, here's the big reason. Here's the big reason I'm on YouTube tonight. May I be honest with you? Can I please be honest?
I would appreciate it. Do you
prepped-
normally lie to me?
Always. I prepped nothing. I had nothing prepared to the point where I actually almost was like, maybe I'll just hang out with, just play the game a little bit, catch up. Maybe I'll hang out with my kids or something. Then I was like, nah, who wants to do that? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking, obviously. But then I decided, you know what? I really don't have anything prepped, Bubba. I've done nothing in the game. I'm so behind on everything. And I thought, well, you know what? I haven't even done some stuff related to these events. So I thought, well, maybe we'll do them on stream. We'll see what kind of an impact they can have. For example, here, roster expansion. You guys take a look at your screen. I've scored 0 points. I've done nothing. I've spent 0 Ultra Recruit tokens. I have not even done the first recruiting option to place in this leaderboard. So we're going to see how that goes. I mean, honestly, I have to look. If you're looking at my screen right now, I have to think that people are holding out. Okay? Now, Bubba, we've had this conversation a few times about how many Ultras people are hanging on to, how many Ultras that people have. All right, and we saw, of course, in October, that became important, right? Then in November, there was no reason to save them. As a matter of fact, I told you going into November, there won't be an Ultra Spend event, all right? Now, this month, we did get one, and as indicated on the last show, you had asked the question, are there going to be other tokens available? I got to be honest with you, at the time, my head was saying, yeah, they're going to be, but I couldn't say that. So I simply came back with the retort, not all recruiting tokens will score. See, technically, I was still accurate. All right? Technically speaking.
Are you happy about that?
No. I'm not happy. You know what? This is the wrong cat. I got the wrong cat up here. Hang on a second. I got to fix the cat. Something happened with the cat. Why is the cat not my Christmas cat? There is Santa Kitty. All right, I had to fix there. There we go. Now Santa Kitty's back. I don't know how that happened. It reset. So anyway, my point to that though, Bubba, is maybe people were not keeping a big bank. If you take a look at your screen, first place in my bracket only has 76,000 points. Now I say only. I mean that is a fair number of Ultras. All right.
Yeah.
76,000 Ultras, but I may be revealing my hand, but I am going to maybe, well, no, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to wait because I promised you guys I would spend 100,000 Ultras on screen. I lied to you. I only have 97,500.
Yeah, you can get the rest in your.
I was going to say, there's a way you can fix that.
I'm not spending multiphasics on that. Like, unless you guys are going to, like, get me for false
go
advertising.
Go to your Alliance store and buy Ultra token.
I could do that. Why does Ripper sound super robot-y? Is it my connection? No, I've got greens everywhere. Ripper, you sound terrible.
No, he sounds good.
Uh-oh.
What?
Maybe it's on my side. So, yeah, no, I could top off. Let's see. I have 97,500. I only need 4,000. So, I could do that. All right, fine. No false advertising here, everybody. I'm going to come into my Alliance store. We're going to find these right here, and I will dump 4,000 into only 800? Oh,
yes.
my God. I'm going to have to do that like 4 more times. Oh, this is a tremendous waste of alliance credits. Okay, I'm just going
What
out.
else are you gonna use them for?
Shields. I need shields. Okay.
Don't do it, DJ. We'll forgive you.
I need shields.
Just edit the title and say 97,630 ultra credits.
Oh my God! Look at it. 99,900. I'm gonna have to buy one more pack. Okay. That's rotten. That's rotten. I don't like it. But you know what? No false advertising here. We're gonna do it. Let's see. Let's find them. There we go. That's gonna leave me with not enough to even buy another pack. Good night. Well, there you go. I'm broke.
You could have bought less than 800. Well,
Nah, it's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I could have. You're right. We're also gonna do a little bit of board grinding tonight. I've got like 1,300 cells that I need to blow. Also,
shouldn't you be at a territory defense?
Oh, are we having a territory defense right now? Let's see. Are we having one? Let's see. No.
I mean, I don't know if you're being contested, but I thought I saw that in your alliance thing.
Let's see. It looks like we are dropping a pin. We are not being contested, really, though, so that's okay. I guess we could fly in there and look for some PvP, but I've already spent a cell, so let me finish this cell, and then we'll blow it. We'll blow in there and see if we can blow some people up. OP is hanging out. OP, are there any ships in there that I can go kill? Because if there's no ships, I'm not going to go in there and sit on stream. That would be boring as crap. I do have a couple of things that I want to show off tonight, so we're going to spend the ultras. I have unlocked my first crew loadout, Bubba Joe. I have unlocked my first crew loadout, and I decided to do something super unconventional with it. I decided to do something crazy, like not Pike Morochan or not my PvP loadout, but an ISO mining crew. And yes, my isogen mining crew is different than what a lot of people would use. So we're going to talk a little bit about this crew here tonight as well. Is it the fastest thing in the world? No. But it does get me some really, really good protection without me having to use T'Pring. I don't yet have 3 of 11. And I don't necessarily want to use Joaquin in the captain's chair because then I lose all my other capabilities by using Synergy, Bubba Joe. So I have unlocked Grush, Epic Grush, because I am now level 7 in my Orion Syndicate tree. And I was able to get Grush unlocked. So I was kind of fiddling around with him. Take a look at this, Bubba Joe. All right, I've got my Meridian out there. And just using, you saw the crew. Okay, here, let me go back to the crew. Using DuPont on a side, Grush in the middle, and 1 of 10. My idea here, Bubba Joe, was to find a crew that I am never going to use anywhere else. Right? I don't want 3 of 11 on there necessarily because I don't have her, but T'Pring, because she's usually out mining in deep space, and I do want the bigger cargo in deep space, so I'm not flying back and forth all the time. And I don't have 3 of 11. So that kind of limits my options here a little bit with respect to the isogen miner. As a matter of fact, when we did all of our research, and we were talking, Bubba Joe, the math that we were doing for some people to get like stupid good numbers on their Meridian was to use T'Pring and 3 of 11 and who else? DuPont, right? And people were talking about their max DuPont. My DuPont is maybe tier 2. I don't even remember. Let me look. Wrong button. He's not that high. Like, he's not that high. DuPont. Anybody see him? There he is. See, all the way down here at the bottom. I do have him at tier 2. Now, you know what? Look here, Bubba Joe. I could maybe... Is DuPont in the Ultra chest? Is he in the Ultra chest now? Oh, there's Rip.
yes. Yes.
Ooh, I only need 5 more shards. When I blow my 100,000 ultras tonight, I might be able to tier him up. That would be fantabulous. And that will help on this crew because the reason that I like using this combination here, Grush and DuPont and 1 of 10 mainly just, providing a little extra. But look here, my Meridian only tier 8, and I am still sitting at 92,000 protected cargo. And I know some people have it above 200,000. I know that. All right, but you know, I'm pretty pleased with this little scrappy thing right here because I really haven't done. I've made no effort. That's, I think, a safe way to put it. I've made no effort, Bubba Joe, on my Meridian, other than just, you know, promoting it. So,
Speed is key, DJ.
see, I disagree. Not on this ship. All right, Ripper. When we're looking at this ship, okay, we're looking here at the ship's ability, 3,900%. Now, if I add 80% of that, it's negligible. I mean, it's really small. I mean, we've done this on the stream before. We can show off, you know, the difference in speed using a speed crew versus a protection crew. It's not worth it to me. I mean, the difference is probably a second or two in 100,000 or 150,000 isogen, maybe 30 seconds. I don't care that much. I'd rather have the protection so I'm not going back and forth all the time. I'm still mining 1-star isogen at 275,000 an hour. What about you? Might it be 295,000 or 300,000? It's not crazy higher than mine. Mainly because
I don't know.
Because, you know, we've talked about this with damage. Is there a point in putting a damage booster on a sarcophagus or a Franklin?
Well, I mean, like, I fill my Meridian completely before I take it home.
See, I don't get a chance to do that. I can't do that on my server. Nope, Meridian's still fair game, but the protection is helping.
Well, in that case, I still wouldn't even worry about speed. I'd worry about the cargo hold size. So I'd be running a 2, 4, and Ston group if I was doing that way.
Yeah, Ripper. Oh. If you were never, you know, having to worry about it getting killed.
Or potentially a warp speed one, depending, or impulse speed, if you're going back and forth quickly. But yeah, not speed for the Meridian.
Yeah, you know, impulse speed I don't think is...
I mean, he's waiting there till it's completely full. He doesn't need impulse speed either. But now, you know, Gregor had mentioned this the other day, and this was cool. I wanted to point this one out here at level 7. You are getting a little bit of a boost in protected cargo here as well. At my ops level, it's another 10%, which is small. Okay, that's not a big number. This was interesting to me. Maximum cargo capacity. Gregor had brought this up. This one is kind of nifty. This one's nifty. I know it looks small. It looks small, but look what happened to my Vidar as a result. Oh, you can't see. Cat head's in the way. Hang on. Move cat head. Check that out, Rip. Now, we know that 296,000 is where most people sit, right? Is it 296 or 292? That's where most people sit with their maximum cargo on a maxed Vidar, right?
I thought it was 290.
It might be
carrying
290. I couldn't remember if it was 290, 292. Okay, so 290,000. Guys, I'm out here floating around with 423,000. How does that happen, Bubba Joe? Well, there's some goodies happening in here. So let's take a look at what we're flying around with here in the Vidar. So I've got 5 of 10. I am using Talon. I'm throwing 4 of 11 on here for synergy. All right, look at him. Look at him. Look at his little borgy face. All right, 4 of 11 here. Not only getting me synergy with 5 of 10, so it's improving my mitigation, but his ability is increasing the cargo size by 40%. All right, so I'm getting 40% right there, Bubba Joe. All right, there are no other researches in the game that I'm aware of. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. There's no other researches in the game that improve the cargo capacity of a warship. We have them for miners, but I don't think we have them anywhere, Bubba, that increase it for a warship, correct? Yeah? No?
That is correct.
That's correct. So I was at 402,000 the other day, or maybe it was 406, I don't remember. And I noticed this little jump today after I unlocked this measly little 6% right here, Bubba Joe. And I gotta be honest with you, I was mildly pleased. I was pretty pleased with that. All right. And this is going to go across the board, folks. That's across the board. Check out over here. Now, it's not a whole lot, but if I'm actually hunting security keys with my Stella, all right, I'm using the same kind of thing. I'm doing max potential cargo, so I think I was up to like 215,000. We'll do that here in just a few minutes as well when I can free up 4 of 11 here and Ston. All right, that little bonus right there is actually a little bit more valuable than maybe we were originally thinking, just because it's to warships. And guess what, folks? It continues. Level 11, you get more. Okay, there's level 11, you get more. I think it shows up 2 more times, doesn't it, Ripper? Let's see.
I don't know off the top of my head. Would have to check.
And, by the way, we also found out that all of these buffs, all right, there's 2 different styles of buff in here, okay? You've got the increase in the bundles, right, your daily bundles, et cetera, and you also have the research style, like attack, defense, health, all right, reputation, ship XP. These are considered research style buffs. Guess what, Ripper? They combine. All right.
I know that's what I've said since day one.
They are additive.
Some people told differently and they were wrong.
Well, in fairness, I said I don't have a freaking clue. I think I did defer to your judgment when you said that they were going to be additive, and I had actually even hoped that like this was going to be additive, like or this one right here, that the resource at 3x was going to be additive to the resource at 2x, and that is actually not the case. Okay, with the daily goal increases, those are going to replace their previous levels. So here at level 8, I'm going to get 2x. I'm already getting 1.5x right here. All right, so at level 8, I'm going to get 2x. At level 13, I'm going to get 3x, and those replace the previous one. But what isn't replaced is this, for example, cargo capacity at 6% here and another 10% here. That's going to take me, Ripper, to 16% bonus. Ain't gonna lie,
Yep.
kind of digging that.
Kind
Kind of
of
digging
the
it.
daily rewards multiplier for like dilithium, faster, and titanium. For me, I don't care.
Yeah, sadly, it hasn't panned out. You know,
I've heard 51 plus players are actually not unhappy with that one.
I guess it depends on what comes in your daily. Because here, I'm getting 1.5x, and it's still only 6 million steel.
Yeah, the 51 plus players get a lot more.
Yeah, I'm not
But-
digging that one. But you know, listen, it'll be good one day, maybe. Harry says, what level does that start at? So it starts at level 7, where I'm at right now. Level 7 gets you your first one at 6% increased cargo capacity. And that, by the way, is all ships, survey and warship, which is actually a lot more valuable than what people may think. Then again, at 13, Harry, you get another 10%, and that will be additive to that bonus. So you're going to end up with a 16% bonus on warships, and that is beautiful. I didn't see any more. Am I missing it? Did somebody show me another one? Or let's see. Wait, there's 11. I said 13. It's 11. There's 11.
You know what? I'm just gonna check. Cargo capacity. Yes.
I didn't see any more.
Yeah,
When I was just
3.
There are 3. Okay. Where the heck is it?
Level 14. Level 11.
Oh, right there, right in freaking front of my face. All right, so another 15%. That's another 15%. All right, so that's going to end up, guys, with 31%. Holy guacamole. That's going to be huge. I am so pumped. So pumped for that. Yeah, man, that is going to be huge. Guys, we've been talking about Stella Cargo. Stella Cargo, like this is... Why is my tongue hanging out? That's so weird. This is a game changer for Stella Cargo. Just stupid good. I can't wait. Very excited for it.
I think it's a game changer for both the Stella and the Vidar. I think it's huge for both of them.
It's big. Yeah, absolutely. No doubt. Absolutely right, Bubba. It is massive for anybody struggling with cargo space on a warship. It's big. Hey, what's up, Kem Saul? Merry Christmas to you on Server 34. Thank you for hanging out in our YouTube. Blue Mandalorian. That's funny. He says, Scopely hopes you can't wait either. Drop that coin for some Syndicate XP. You know what, Blue? I'm not level 7 naturally. I'm I may, Bubba Joe, have sped up my progress at the cost of $99.99. Potentially. Okay, I did for sure.
Well, you should do it again and see what happens.
I'm not doing it again. I've already spent $100 on it. I don't want to spend. Yeah, you're right, Steven Tarrant. I'm not a natural 7. I'm more like a natural 1.5 or 2, but it's makeup. All right. Makeup and post production really makes me shine. I am not a camera friendly guy. This kitty cat, you see this beautiful fur right here? See how it's all nice and luscious and shiny and full? Yeah, you should see it. That's a hot matted mess when I wake up in the morning. It's a hot mess. It's so funny. Some of you guys are saying you'd like to take a look at the XP pack. Okay, let's take a quick peek at it here. There you go. Server 15. I'm getting good lat in mind. That's the only thing that's decent about this. Well, I guess dill. I'm getting almost a 500 million dill, which is probably good in hindsight. But yeah, steel and trite's just nothing. And 17k XP. Really, Bubba Joe, 17k XP is not a lot. Really. I mean, it fast tracks you, 3 or 4 levels? And that's only if you're doing it at the early level. If you've bought 17,000 XP right now, it probably might get you 1 level. Maybe. So, yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more value there. But I understand why they're slow rolling it. Also, just in case anybody was curious, Bubba, are we having connection problems because you're not talking? Oh, wrong button.
No, I'm here. I'm actually gonna switch here in a second. So my computer sometimes has connection problems, so I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect here from my phone as soon as it has a charge. I burned down the battery at football games today.
I got you. Hey, does he sound like poop for anybody else? Because the Ripper also.
No.
That's so weird because I got green all the way across the board, but I'm definitely struggling to hear. All right.
Could be just Discord. I had that the other day.
They both sound perfect to me.
All right, well, it's on my end then. Might have to... Why is my tongue out? Okay. Also, this was added in, which is beautiful, by the way. I actually am really digging this, okay? This, Bubba Joe, was not only surprising, but really, truthfully, not all that shabby, okay? 570 Syndicate XP, which is clearly the prime... the prime material of this pack. All right. We could buy it 3 times, so 570 times 3 is 1,710, which is still, Bubba Joe, the 10% that I would get out of a $100 pack. I'm actually really pleased with this. I'm shocked that it's here so soon, so early. But this is great. If you guys have spent a little bit, and obviously, as you can see, I don't spend a lot, but I do some. I've got 3,500 multiphasics in here. I have spent some of them, but that's the equivalent of roughly $200 in packs, and I have used a few here and there. But I literally could pick up right now another 3,400, which I don't know if I want to do all that. I don't know if I want to spend my multiphasics, especially since 3,400 won't even get me to the next level. And not only that, but the next level is all based on resources, so I'm don't really care about getting to that one any faster. But I was nice to see. It was nice to see that multiphasics had already made it in for Syndicate XP. That's kind of nice.
What I like about it is it opens up the possibility of maybe getting some other packs in there, like. Maybe when we get an event store, because there's always the pack that sells event store credits, maybe there'll be a multiphasics for that, or these other limited time packs that they offer. Maybe there'll be, again, these limited time packs could make their way into the multiphasic store at the rate that we typically see. So I like the potential that it offers.
Yeah, well, it shows that they're willing to consider looking at alternative currencies in there besides just basic resources and materials. And faction credits, so that's kind of nice. I'm almost done with this Vidar haul. I go way back in the day, Rip, when we used to send our Vidars to grind on the kinetic only level 27s. You remember that? And we'd spend, some people still do it.
You mean the 29s?
Well, whatever it was, the 29s. And some people still do that. Some people, in order to get a full haul, will spend an hour grinding down one ship. to max their cargo on 29s. I don't have the patience to do that, yet here I am finding myself hitting 40 and 45 and 50 hostiles even on these 33s. It just kills me. I'm liking this less and less because it takes so much time. Colin says, Bubba sounds great in Discord, but really buggy on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong. Am I coming across roboty, or are you guys getting me nice and clear? Because I got no idea what's wrong. I don't really know. Kiriko's
on YouTube.
Okay, well, good.
I'm fine here.
Kiriko says, will multiphasics be available for mobile users? So not within the mobile platform, okay, because that's not what the intent was. However, you do actually still have access to them. All right, you can open a Safari window. You can open a Safari window and go to store.StarTrekFleetCommand.com, log in with your Scopely ID, and you can actually buy a pack and get the multiphasics. And once you obtain a multiphasic credit, then it will automatically show up here even in your mobile client, all right? You have to have a multiphasic credit for the store to activate, all right? So once you buy a pack in any web browser, then you will have the multiphasic credits, and then you can actually access that in the game. Safari says, Ravager says, what is this Safari? The browser in an iPhone is what I was referring to. But, I mean, whatever your browser is, okay? If you're on Android, do it in Chrome, whatever. You can do it on mobile, okay? Just go to, any web browser on your mobile phone. Go to store.StarTrekFleetCommand.com and log in with your Scopely ID, and you actually can buy it. You can buy a pack and get multiphasic credits. All right, let's take a look at where I'm at with my Vidar. I don't know if I'm going to die on this one. Looks like, yep, I just did. So I didn't quite cap out. But you know what? Even without the 6%, Bubba Joe, I would have capped out because I was at 402 or whatever it was before, and I got 414 on this one. All right, out of the 423. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm actually really, really pleased. And by using 4 of 10 there, I'm getting the most out of my mitigation, I would hope. Let's see how much I'm mitigating. I'm getting the cap, 71.2%. You know what? That makes me wonder. Ripper, if I could actually drop. Well, no, there's no point in dropping 4. No point in dropping 4 because the only other person I'd put there would be Ston. So, yeah, definitely.
But if 4 was out mining, you could maybe be like, okay, I'll put Ston on there.
All right, all of Discord sounds like garbage. This is killing me. I'm gonna have to change sources. Hang on a second. Let me try something. I don't know if it's going to work, but just bear with me here. Hang on. Let's see. Okay, is this any better? Somebody sing to me.
I cannot answer that question.
You still sound like crap. But here's what I'm going to do.
You hear me now?
Yeah, you all still sound like crap. But I'm going to switch my internet sources again because this is what happens when my internet bogs down. My computer is prioritizing the stream, which is good. I don't want to buffer in and out and all that stuff. But then I got to switch the Discord into something different. All right, try again. Rip, Bubba.
Hello. What up?
So much better.
Happy holidays.
No.
Happy holidays.
Does anybody want to see something creepy? I learned this. This is why I started tinkering with trying to change things in my studio. Because if I use this audio input, watch what happens. Bubba Joe, would you please speak or sing or, otherwise talk for like 10 or 12 seconds? And everybody watch the cat, all right? You can see the cat. It's moving. The mouth is moving with me as I speak. Now, I am going to be quiet. Go, Bubba Joe.
Hello? Can you hear me now? I can make the cat move.
You can make the cat move because the cat, it moves its – this is crazy kind of cool, okay? This is actually crazy kind of cool. What it does is it first of all, it recognizes the words that are coming in to an audio input, all right? It recognizes that like through some speech engine and then moves the cat mouth in accordance with the words that are coming in through the speech engine. Is that not kind of ridiculously weird and awesome and kind of creepy at the same time? Right? It's kind of weird.
It's all of those things, yes.
It's all those things. So This is why I don't stream. This is why I try to stream and use Discord on the same machine, because if I use Discord on a different machine, then it's all one audio input to the computer, and it thinks you guys are me and I am you guys, so everybody can make the cat mouth move.
Yay!
So we're just gonna stick with that and let it be creepy, because the quality is much better. God, Elon, please hurry, for the love of God. I did get an update from Starlink. They say that they've ran into production delays, and I'm still several months away, which hurts my heart. All right, let's see. What else did I want to show you? Oh, all that time I was sitting here jabbering my jaws. I should have brought Stella home so we could check out the cargo on it. Maximum cargo on this ship if I was going to go out and farm security keys. All right. On the other hand, then, I've still got this crew, which I don't use in any max cargo style scenario. All right. I don't. So this crew is still good to be out, like, all the time, doing its thing, mining that ISO. And I'm still able to get 92,000 protected on it. So let's put it back to work over here, because I don't have any one-star terror. Oh, oops, wrong button. I forgot. We were going to go to this takeover. Is this still going on? Nope, we already won it. It's over. It's done. Do we have one star in this one? Oh, for the love of... Thank you. We haven't had one-star Isogen, Bubba Joe, in like a week. It's been killing me to fly outside of territory. That extra 20 seconds, it's really making me mad. All right. I actually don't care a bit to fly out of territory. I didn't. You know what? Honest to goodness. Just in case, PSA, I'm sure everybody knew this except for me. All right. These three systems right here that are one-star Isogen, they're the same speed as they are in territory.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. For some reason, I thought that these were slower.
No.
Pretty sure we covered that on a podcast.
I am sure we did. Things just sometimes escape me. Sometimes things... sometimes I lose some things. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. Let me go ahead. I'll go ahead and repair this puppy right here, and we'll wait a minute and a half for Stella to come home. Something else I wanted to ask you about, Bubba Joe. Thanks to you guys prepping the community, glory to you and your house seems to be a pretty decent success for me. I'm doing well with this one. Because I was able to hold some milestones and things like that, Bubba Joe. I was able to hold some Battle Pass milestones, and I was able to hold that the event from that SMS. What was it? The Klingon Rights SMS number 8. All right, so I was able to hang on to that, and am looking pretty fabulous here for the leaderboard. And I have not bought any packs. All right, now I'm sure that could still happen. As a matter of fact, this guy right here was 80,000 on like the first day, or 70,000 on the first day. So I'm wondering if maybe he did, but nonetheless, it's relatively tight. A lot of people using the mechanics here, Bubba Joe, and I've done everything that you guys said to do, and I'm doing all right here in third place. Now, I did admittedly make a mistake. I've told you guys that I do all my dailies, I do all my chests, I open everything at the same time, Bubba Joe, first thing in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I went in here, not this one, I went in here that morning, Saturday morning, and I intentionally did not claim my Scouts bundle, and I intentionally did not claim my Borg bundle. All right? Well, I forgot about it until 8:15 p.m.
Whoops.
8:15. So, anybody just real quick shooting from the hip, what did I do to myself by waiting until 8:15 that even 7:59 p.m. would have granted me the ability to do in a 4-day event? Anybody? You got your sliding scales out? Anybody? 8 p.m. was the cutoff.
You would have been able to put yourself before.
I would have been able to get one extra pull. You're right, Jazzmeister. I lost a cycle. You know what? I earned that antique today. I'll do it right now. If I get another sell, I'm going to be... These things are worthless. I mean, these things are just worthless to me. I don't mind in lucrative space. Maybe I should. All right, 12,000.
You shouldn't.
I don't. Like, okay, let's see if we can find how many of those I'm sitting on. Where are those? In the other tab? I bet you I've got a mild boatload of them. Let's see. That's for... Yeah, I got 4 of them. I never use them. Absolutely never use them. I have no desire, no need. Don't care. So that's why I don't redeem the transfer.
Why would you use them? Right?
Yeah, why?
No benefit at all.
Yeah. So, yeah, poo-poo on those. Anyway, all right, let's see what it's done to my Stella here, Bubba Joe. So when I'm wanting to do max cargo on a Stella, I'll come over here and I do this little number. I'll put Ston on the side, and I'll come here and I'll put 7 of 10 in the captain's chair. No, I'm just kidding. That's stupid. I'll put 4 of 11 in the captain's chair. Nope, that's a lie. I'll put 2 of 11 in the captain's chair, 4 of 11 on the side. I got 3 cargo officers right here. I got Ston hooking me up with 40%. I got 2 of 11 hooking me up with another 20%, plus 15 in synergy. There's 35%, Bubba Joe. And then I got 4 of 11 giving me another 40%. So that's 40 plus 35. Somebody help me with that. 115%. What does it do to my Stella? That is clearly incorrect. Let's go. Oh, because I was looking at protected. I'm so stupid. There we go. 221,000. I'll take it. I will take that, Bubba Joe. All right. And further, this is really super easy because there's nothing that affects warships. So I'm at 115% plus the 6%. That's 121%. I'm getting 121,000 bonus. This is the easiest ship to calculate it on because the base cargo is, in fact, 100,000. It's the easiest math ever. Okay? So I'm getting a bonus of 121%. Easy. 121% of 100,000 added to it, 221,000. Now, wham, what's going to happen when I get the extra 10%? Well, this is going to move up another 10,000. It'll be 231,000. Then I've got my last 15%. It'll give me another 15,000. 246,000, Bubba. 246,000 on a single hull of 1 Stella. Ain't gonna lie, that kind of makes me a little bit excited.
Sure
does. 2 runs better than 3 runs. And listen, I'm going to do those 2 runs to capacity. All right, so I'm going to walk with what, 450,000. All right, 450,000. That's only enough for 1 cell. You know, it's going to cost 300,000 at my rep level. But the next day, I'm going to do another 450,000 and spend 3. I'm going to have 150 left. What's my 150 plus 150? Bubba Joe, I'm going to be able to do 4 runs, and it's going to last me 3 days. If I do 4 runs in my Stella on days 1 and 2, I'll have enough carryover to take care of day 3, and that's only 4 runs every 3 days, which was a heck of a lot better than 3 runs per 1 day. You know?
Agreed.
So I'm pretty...
It's huge. Anything you can do to add to the cargo of the Stella is absolutely fantastic.
Cat mouth's still moving. It's funny. All right, so I do not want to do this tonight. I'm not hunting keys tonight. I want to do the Borg. But while we are waiting on the Borg to go back, shall we open up maybe 10 or 20,000 ultras and see what we end up getting over here? I don't know if I want to do them all at once. I think it's going to hurt my heart. Plus, I am going to violate a cardinal rule tonight, Bubba Joe. I have always said, do not spend yourself to 0. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in fact, I will not be spending myself to 0. I'll be spending myself to 700.
My only question is, which tinfoil hat method are you going to utilize?
I have no methods. All right, we'll talk about methods tonight. I have no methods because methods matter not to me. I don't get full pulls. But, by the way, Bubba Joe, and I'm sure you guys have noticed this, I'm very late to the party this weekend. We still have full pulls on a 3X. First of all, have we ever had a 3X chest? I remember 2s. I don't know that I've ever seen a 3X chest.
But DJ, 4 pulls don't apply to those. 3x chances.
I know, but they never show up in the same pack, is what I'm saying. When we have had 2Xs in the past, they have typically removed the full pull opportunity.
I'm not so sure about.
More often than not. I mean, listen, I can't believe you guys wouldn't remember us fussing that they're not going to give a full pull opportunity on a box that has 2x chance. Now, granted, the full pull has nothing to do with the 3x, all right? If you were going to get a full pull, it is equal chances of every officer in this pack, okay? You're right. I know that, Daryl. That's what I'm saying. They left it in. They don't normally. Alex says, what would be better is a stellar research to improve max cargo with particles. Maybe, Alex, one day, but we don't have that yet. You know what I'm saying? We don't have any research that impacts warships at all. So, this is good. But yeah, okay. Daryl, rein it in, buddy. I know there are full pulls in this pack. My point is, traditionally, in the past, like in days prior, when they do 2X, they don't always include the full pull opportunity. They did this time. So I'm kind of pleased.
Not only that, but typically in special packs, they don't have full pulls offered. If you go to the Discovery pack or the TOS pack or any of the other times they've done special packs, full pulls are not an option.
Yeah. So this is kind of nice. It's also the first time that I can remember that they've ever done a 3X of an officer. And from what I was able to read, Bubba Joe, they were doing that because of the increased dilution. Again, like, I know I've been on the outside looking in. I don't know if you guys have been burning down Discord, but just as a normal player, I've actually not been too awful disgusted with a lot of this stuff. Now, I know that I did see this, and I kind of popped in on Ripper, I think yesterday or maybe the day before. I'm disappointed that this event is scoring with a paid pack. All right. I'm not a big fan of that because if you come in here, I'm down 20,000 credits right now. If I were to come into my paid pack and buy a Klingon recruit pack, which is all the way here at the very end. Here we go. Klingon recruit pack. It's going to give me 35,000 points. Right, like no effort. Ching ching, swipe the card, there's 35,000 points. I'm never really a fan of that. I don't like that. On the other hand, I'm doing pretty well in this event.
Before you talk about that,
okay.
Before we get to that, how motivated are you to win that leaderboard?
That's what I was just getting ready to say. I'm looking here at the rewards. It's not actually something that's worth spending on, to be frank. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm saying I'm pleased that I'm in third place right now. If I end up hitting, then great. I'm certainly not going to spend on this. Yeah, the Syndicate XP is nice. That's really the only thing in here that I find to be overly worth it. And the Galron shards, all right? But the Tetrions, I mean, whatever. The Axionic chips, I do that in ATA. On a sad note, Alex, I do have to disclaim to you. Alex writes in the YouTube chat, I have 3 ATAs saved with Klingon credits, hoping for a crit. Alas, Alex. Alas, I'm so sorry to have to be the one to inform you. The away teams that are awarding Klingon credits are not scoring. It wasn't intentional, Bubba Joe, but they're not scoring. As a matter of fact, look here real close on your screen. Note, Klingon credits from away teams' assignments will not score. They had to add that, Bubba Joe, because that wasn't their intention. They thought it was going to score, didn't end up scoring. They didn't want to pull the event, and, there you go. So, on the other hand, that was really largely the only variable difference, Bubba Joe, other than the timing of your refines. And since I cost myself a cycle, I am likely to pay the penalty for that. All right? I'm probably going to pay the price for that because I can get 600 here, and I can get, what is it down here? 350 here. It's 950 points I just cost myself, Bubba Joe, by waiting too long, by waiting 8 hours and 15 minutes instead of 8 hours. I was 16 minutes too long on my cycle, Bubba Joe. So, because on day On day 1, it was 8:15. On day 2, 6:15. On day 3, it'll be 4:15. On day 4, it'll be 2:15, and I don't have enough time to get it back past noon. So, bad news bears for UltimatDJz. So, anywho. All right. Yeah, I know that. Everywhere It Matters says you don't get full pull from Disco Chest. Yeah, I don't think I said that. Am I not communicating super well with these full pulls? Guys, they are different. Okay? Like, sometimes there's full pulls, sometimes there's not. You look at Disco, no option. Okay? It tells you exactly how they're going to break out. The TOS chest, when it was out, same thing. For example, look at the standard recruit, okay? No full pull. Some of these have been this way forever, okay? And we know that the normal ultra pull does have, in fact, the opportunity at a full pull. What I'm saying is these packs, the limited time in the past where we've had a 2x opportunity at the MUDs or something like that, right, Bubba Joe? When we've had that opportunity, they have typically stripped out the full pull opportunity in those. So you can increase your odds at 5 of 11, for example, but by pulling this pack, while you were increasing your odds at pulling this officer shard, you were giving up, you were sacrificing the full pull opportunity. Okay? So there you go. All right, question in the Discord chat. Walking Gamer says, hey, what about this research? Synchronized crew. Could it result in higher cargo? Well, let's take a look. If I'm not mistaken, synchronized crew is for statistics, but we'll take a look and just be sure. Synchronized crew. First of all, let's find
Which crew stats, DJ?
I don't remember. Where? Let's find synchronized crew. Can anybody find it faster than me?
Away teams.
Away team. Synchronized crew. Synchronized crew. I have clearly passed it. Here we go. Synchronized crew increases statistics of the officers on the bridge of a ship. Walking Gamer. So no, it's not going to increase abilities, and it's not going to increase your cargo. This is just stats. All right. I am being told that my isogen miner on a 0 node is going to give somebody a conniption. Let me solve that very quickly. My sincerest apologies to those who may have absolutely just been dying inside.
And I've been triggered.
There you go. Somebody got triggered. Okay. Now, is my... See, I was going to pull ultras, but look, my Vidar is back, so now we're going to have to do a little bit more grinding here. Let's take some questions. I can't see the stage super well. Actually, let me do this. I think, okay, now I can see the stage. You've got Ripper. You got Bubba Joe, Karkin, Jesse, Handy from Server 34. What's up, buddy? I didn't even see you hiding out in here. What's up, buddy? Have a nice weekend?
I'm good, man. How are you doing? Yeah, I had a great weekend.
Can't complain. Did you guys record a new episode this morning?
We did. Yeah.
Yay!
We talked about leadership and what it really means
That's
to be in
ironic.
leadership in an alliance and whatnot.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't even know if I want to listen to that. I don't ever want to be part of leadership ever again. I know enough about leadership to know I don't want it. I was an admiral for a year and a half, and honestly, when I gave that up, like, I felt so much better in the game, Bubba Joe. I felt so much better in the game when I actually stopped doing that. So I hope that never, ever presents itself to me ever again. That said, interesting conversation. You guys check it out. Trek Talk with Kirk and Tech and Kirk. Sorry, I was looking at something else. I was getting distracted. Trek Talk with Techman16 and Strange Kirk. It's available on YouTube, iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, and wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. Featuring special guest host, Handy. No, special guest star. That's what we said. We were going to add you to the credits, wasn't it, Handy? We were going to have to say featuring. Yeah, featuring Handy.
Well, everywhere else it says with Tech, Kirk, and Handy, but...
Except for the name of the show.
Yeah. Of course.
That's good. So, there you go. There was something else I wanted to do tonight. I think, you know what? I think I'm not done with my tickets. I did domination. Am I done with all my tickets? Yeah, I'm done with my tickets. I felt like there was something I didn't do yet tonight. Oh, I got to go finish Swarm and my disco. Okay. Got to do those two things. You know what? My disco's here and ready. So I'm right at a precipice, Bubba Joe. Let me show you my swarm. 69 points out of 75. I was able to do that on 2 full runs. I even used exocomps. Bubba Joe, so that I did not have to fly back for 6 hostiles. I do not want to fly to deep space for 6 hostiles. So I have been...
Didn't quite make it.
You don't have to, DJ.
I know. I've been cheaping out. Well, listen, I don't need this stuff down here anymore. But it's a 1-minute warp compared to 12 to go to deep space. So I've been... Now, why did that say 1 minute? Now it's 4 minutes. Either way, it's still faster than 12 minutes going all the way to deep space. I just can't do it. For 6 hostiles, I'm going to have to do it, Bubba Joe. And I really don't like it because I don't have any use for the original frequency modulators. I want to go get the Mark IIs that I'm actually going to use. But
the amount you get from killing is just irrelevant. It doesn't make a difference.
Okay, you say that. Let's take a look. Now, granted, how long's it been out? Since April, right? I am only a level 41, so the most I can do here is tier 4. All my components are done except for the warp drive component because I can't take it up. All right? I've just continued to collect and do my dailies. I do my dailies every single day. And I have amassed quite the decent little collection. Where are they? Pew, 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 pew. Where are the Mark IIs? There they are. I'm almost to 1 million. Now, 1 million doesn't sound like a lot to Ripper. It might not sound like a lot to Bubba Joe. But let me pull something up and show you guys something cool. Let's pull this over here and head on over to stfc.space. Wouldn't be a show if we didn't feature stfc.space. Oh, my eyes. Okay, there we go. All right, let's find the Franklin A, and we're going to go to no range. We're just going to go to tier 5 right here, okay? Tier 5. I need only 250,000. I only need 250,000, Ripper. Well, I've got that just from doing my dailies for the last 6 months. All right, minus...
I didn't say the dailies are useless. I said, the amount you get from killing.
Well, you have to kill to do the dailies.
Yeah, but the cargo they drop that doesn't make a difference at all.
I beg to differ. It adds up. All right, every single time I go up there, I come home with about 6, 7, 8,000. All right, it's not a whole lot, but I mean, I do
super slow.
I know that, but I've done that for 180 days. Okay, 180 days times 8,000.
You're making our point for us. 180 days?
I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck. Okay? I'm level locked. My point is, by doing all those dailies, I am ready to immediately max my next tier. That was my point.
That's fine. You don't really necessarily have to. My advice is do as little as possible investing into that.
I don't invest into it, guys. I do my freaking dailies.
No, when you go up in ops and upgrade it, don't rush to max it. That's not really a point.
I don't even understand why you would say that. If I go up in ops and I have the frequency modulators, why would I not want to upgrade it? Because I'm going to have to hit a higher level.
Sure, but if you can do your dailies with how it is at the moment where you have it, there's no point in upgrading it because the upgrades are expensive.
You mean in Tritanium?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, I could buy that, and I'll do it as I can. I'm not going to redeem tokens for it. My point is, I've got all of the gateway resource. So as I can, as there's an event or whatever, yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't you?
And the 1.4 million you got takes me 2 weeks from dailies.
Okay, yeah, but what's your ops level, dude?
47.
Okay, your point is irrelevant. Okay,
Fair
your point is irrelevant to a 41. All right, I don't get that much.
No, oh well.
It scales. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm getting. Well, I've already claimed my dailies. I can't know. I'm sure you've got the chart. All right, it's what?
My point is that the cargo drop doesn't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. But well,
You still got to kill him though. I mean, so
but
take the cargo and run. I mean, I don't. It's not like I'm taking extra runs up here. I'm doing the runs for my dailies, but it has definitely added up. I can't believe that we're going to sit here and say that it's not worth it. Everybody has to do it. You should be doing it. The resources that it pays are ridiculous. And if you are in a position to be able to tier your Franklin,
that's not what I said. Oh well.
you're saying okay. I mean, maybe I'm misunderstanding.
My point is finish the swarm stuff with as little damage as possible.
Okay. So you don't use Jayla? I like Jayla. Maybe I should send it back up and we could look. Because I'm using Jayla, Beverly, and Kang. I kind of like this combination. It's a really sweet combination. I can do.
Wait, how did you get from as little damage as possible to I don't use Jada?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you kind of need to drive me where I'm going here, Ripper, because I'm not following.
It's not that important. Let's move on.
Okay.
It's
okay.
I think I confused myself.
I'm certainly confused, and I apologize, but I'm very confused. Not exactly sure. But we can talk about it. I'm gonna fly it up there. All right, Car can translate.
Pretty much has just been saying that if you have to, save some time to go for the lower ones to save damage and effort and repairs, you don't have to necessarily go just for the Mark IIs up to get your killing done for your dailies.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I've been doing that anyway. I can't show my dailies, but I only hit the 41s. Where I go to do my swarm is this one right here. I have to do the 41s. I don't even know if I can get to the bigger ones. They're unexplored. Oh, yeah, I guess I can. But, yeah, I mean, obviously I don't.
Today's threat, you only need 75, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be 41s. You could go and finish that out, your last 25 at a lower level, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay, is that what you're saying? So you would say to do Swarm Sunday with the little ones?
Yep.
Bam.
Okay.
Because why waste more resources on repairs than I have to?
Okay.
Or at least the extra 25 past the 50 that you're killing.
Also takes longer to warp there. It takes longer to kill. I don't know. Just.
So you're saying, okay, I see what you're saying. So you're saying, aside from your daily, because I got to do, I don't know, what is it, 21 or 22 you need to do for your daily? I don't remember what the actual number is. Because there's a 3 times multiplier on it.
Yeah,
so
you need 25 points. But that's for you need 20 points for the high level one.
I was thinking it was like 60 something. Or maybe that's the little one.
Point.
Is that the little one?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Either way, usually what I'll do is I'll go up and I'll make one full run. Now, on Swarm Sunday, I'll usually do 2 runs because I don't want to come down and hit the little ones. I see what you're saying because I get the same points off of 35. But I guess I'm just thinking because I'm already up there, like I'm not going to go up there and hit, 20 hostiles and then come back down. I'm just going to finish out my haul.
Oh, no, that wastes more time, but I'm not going to fly there again.
Oh, well, okay, so I don't typically either. Now, I did today only because I was testing a theory.
Because you said you did.
Yeah, I did today. Normally what I do, so I see why I was confusing you. Normally what I do is I'll take 1 run today. After midnight, I'll do a second run. And but it has always required me to actually do a full 3rd run. And then I switched to this new crew, which is amazingly better. All right, this Jayla, Beverly, Kang. It's a great crew. But what I found is it's so much better that I'm like, in this case, 6 hostiles short. 6 hostiles short of being able to finish it on my 2 sets of dailies. So what I find obnoxious, and now I understand what you were saying, because I wasn't parading the beauty of making extra runs. I do 1 normally on day 1. After midnight, I'll do my 2nd run, and I usually have to finish a 3rd run. I have typically flown back up there, just to, do whatever. And this system is almost always crowded. So I hate coming in here, but now I've found myself having to make another trip, warping wherever to hit 6 hostiles, and then I got to come back, and it's really super obnoxious.
I mean, you can also clear the 39s, I guess, but if that saves you time compared to 35s, go the 39s.
Well, the 39s, I don't know that it's
or
a
37s
faster.
or whatever.
Are there 37s? I know there's a 39 system here. Is there a 37?
I don't know if that's 37s. I don't remember.
I don't think there's a 37.
Wait, I think there's a 37 system.
There sure is. There it is, over on the east side of Romulan space. Yep. Wow, that's a really low warp time. I should be going over here. And these do drop frequency mods, Mark II. So that's what I should be doing. Oh, 3.
It's
God,
3.
It's so bad. I know. You know what? Really, mathematically, I probably should go and hit a lot more of the 39s, because then where does it go? Then I can come over here and run this again in the future, right? See, I've even been holding these refines because I don't need the Mark IIs, so when I promote my ops, this will get better. So I've accumulated 7.5 just waiting. I've been 41.
That seems like a lot.
I've been 41 too long. I'm going 42 this month, though. Gonna do it. As a matter of fact,
I don't know.
I am. I'm gonna do it. Where? Let me find my calendar. Where is the Recruit the Terran Empire? Does that start on
22nd.
Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah.
22nd to the 24th.
So what is that? That is Wednesday. It starts on Wednesday. I will be a 42 by Wednesday afternoon.
Depending on how many helps and how long it takes to get all the helps.
That's right. Well, I've got to do a couple of things first. I got to do Shipyard first, so I'm ready to do that. I mean, look at what I got in steel. I've been saving it for a while. I'm super excited about it. So I got almost 44 billion steel just in raw. So I got to do the Shipyard, and I think that's all I have to wait on. Now, I probably will also do this ship hangar, just because I'm getting whole health bonus. And I'm sure it's going to cost a boatload of materials, so I'll be going for that spin. But then I'm going to do Ops and Academy, then straight over here to R&D. Once I get R&D done, I've got a whole list. Guys, I have nerded this out so much. Let me show you. Here it is. I know you guys probably can't see this super well, but I have been nerding out on my plans for this next material spend. I've got all of these researches all mapped out and ready to go. I've got all of these buildings mapped out and ready to go. So I am hoping to go all the way to Astronautics 42. But to do Astronautics, I have to do Shipyard and Foundry 42, Ripper. I have to do them both. So I'm going to do Shipyard and Hangar 41, then Ops 42, Academy and R&D, then Shipyard, Foundry, and then Astronautics Studio 42. I plan on doing all of that. I'm doing all of that on Monday and Tuesday. And all of these researches. That's my plan.
Nice.
I wonder how many points I'm actually going to end up with. Here's my inventory budget count. So I should be able to, with the exception of uncommon gas, which this number is a few weeks old, so I may be better now. But oh look, and there's my projection on auction points. So if you're on my server and in my bracket, if you can do better than this, you're gonna crush my soul. That's my number. That's my projection. That's what I think I can do. Is it absolutely ridiculous of me to actually put this out on YouTube, Karkin? It probably is. For sure. That's my auction potential. See what I do for content, you guys. I just gave you everything. I gave you my ace in the hole.
You're
all right.
open to the world.
Didn't mean to. But there you go. I just wanted to show it off. So that's my auction potential. 10 million points. I'm going to try to I mean, that's really
I'm not
truthfully.
even concerned so much with winning the auction. I just really want to spend something. Like, so I'm spending, and I'm gonna hopefully win.
Yeah. Yep. So there you go. All right, we're gonna send this cat back. We'll do some more of these, but in the meantime, let's open some ultras, Bubba Joe. You want to? You guys excited?
I like it.
Let's do it. All right, I got
Head
100,700.
3 times, spin twice, and then hit the button.
I am what? What's your? How do you do it?
It's not my particular one, but it's a good, easy one.
Spin 3
Tap your
times,
head
jump
3
on
times,
one
right?
foot, click your heels together,
Yeah.
and let's go. All right, 5
There's no
chests
place
open.
like home.
There's no
No
place.
whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
No whammies and stop. That took way too long. It was thinking about whether or not it was going to give me a full pull, Bubba Joe. That's what it was thinking.
Are we gonna watch each chest opening, or are you gonna skip them all?
I don't care. Whatever you guys want. When I'm doing them on stream like this, I don't mind moving through them slowly. You know what I'm saying? Because then we get to see the shard counts go up, and I might be reminded, be like, oh look, I'm really
I like
close
to see
to Michael
which ones
Burnham.
I'm getting because otherwise you don't get to see what you just see the transporter patterns. You're like, who gave me that?
Well,
But if
you
watch
still
it go
don't
through,
know.
you'd be like,
You-
it was
you
this guy.
don't-
It was this guy.
Yeah, you still
either
actually don't know
way.
that. It will show you the first officer that converts to
Oh,
transporter dust.
you're right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It won't show you every single one. 2 shards of 5 of 11. Hey, look, Bubba, I'm only 930 away from maxing her. Pretty pumped. Super exciting. Okay. So 2 shards of 5 of 11 so far out of this pull. We've done 2 chests. We've got 3 to go. There we go. Some transporter patterns. Wow, look here. 8 cards. So that means that this one was largely very, very new, Bubba. Like, contained a lot of new officers that I don't have maxed. So that's good. You know what? I ain't going to lie. I'm not disappointed with this one. Chekhov is great with TOS, Kirk, and Uhura on a Meridian. Just throwing that out there. Love that combination if you're having to defend your Meridian a lot. It's a really good one. Yay, and a Lorca shard. Fantastic. Okay.
I was very happy. I opened. I tiered up my Lorca from the 5 of 11 chests. I was about 25 shards short, and I was able to tier up my Lorca.
Has anybody gotten a full pull of Lorca this run? I'm sure somebody has.
I have seen screenshots. Yes.
Somebody's done it. What's up, Tiberius? Good evening. Welcome to the stage. How are you, my friend? I'm getting close. I think I'm going to get Michael Burnham done on today with 100,000. What's up, Tiberius?
Hold on, I think I gotta switch. I can't hear you guys too good. I'll be right back.
Okay, doke. 10 of 11. Another Jordy. Blah. Blah. I really should promote him. I mean, it's his officer ability that's right. Isn't it his officer ability? 1 of 10 for the protected cargo. I probably should.
Yes.
Yes, his captain's ability changes mitigation.
Yeah,
or changes shield
probably
mitigation.
should promote him, but there's another Lorca shard. I feel like I'm just so much closer to Lorca, like promoting him, than I am tiering 5 of 10. Like I feel like that is just so far away, Bubba. I feel like that is so far away. 930
over 900
shards
is a while away.
It's a long ways away. I mean, just to put it in perspective, that would be a lucky pull 9 times. That's how far away the tier 5 of 5 of 10 is for me. It is disastrously far. Please, Scopely, put her in transporter pattern so I can get it done tomorrow. I'm really close to maxing Eurydice. Look at that, only 60 shards away. But I've been doing that a lot with transporter patterns and stuff. So, another Lorca shard. I'm actually doing surprisingly well with Lorca shards. I've gotten more Lorca than I have 5 of 11 here so far, Bubba Joe.
That was my experience as well.
Really? That's interesting. All right, a couple of Beverly. That's good because I only took her to tier 4 during that event.
Who
store.
knows? Maybe the chest is wrongly configured. Who knows?
Well, I mean, at least it's not wrongly configured for, like, Gary Mitchell. I'm not going to complain about Lorca shards, I mean, obviously I was, my choices as far as intent is 5 of 11 or Riker. So I'm still I'm still pulling the right chest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad it's just not giving me a bunch of Riker shards. If it was going to be improperly configured, at least it's not for Riker. Because I'm not interested in promoting him. I don't know if I see a lot of value there. Hey, what's up? And me. Yes, I'm just now starting because we were doing some other things. We were doing some other fun stuff. Let's see. Hey, getting closer to maxing that Wesley Crusher, Bubba Joe.
Yeah.
I've almost got him to tier 2. I'm super pumped. Saru. Oh, I thought you could click on these. Daggone, I can't. Wanted to see what's Saru's officer ability. It's the critical chance reduction, right? Cool.
It's his captain ability. His officer ability is reduced damage in PvP.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Here, hold on, DJ. I got something for you.
What's up, Tiberius? Welcome back.
And check out the chat room real quick.
Okay. Whoa! Lucky there. Look here, Bubba Joe. Daggone. Here, let me pull up a window over here. Where was
that's pretty.
Let's see.
That's
Let me pull up another tab here for you real quick so you guys can see on stream what he is bragging about. Looky there at a maxed Gabriel Lorca. God, how did you do that, man? I mean, because it's not like he's wildly available. You know what I'm saying? Like that's...
I think you know how they do the 2 times Lorca event. I think they actually inputted that for 3 times Riker, and yep, I pretty much got about 2 levels off of him.
So, well, now, Air, I'm pulling the 5 of 11 chest. So you're saying Lorca's dropping a lot in the Riker chest too?
Correct. Yeah.
You know, Rip, I ain't saying nothing. Y'all go redeem your ultras, all right? Because
who knows, right?
I'm observing the same thing. You know, I'm pulling the 5 of 11 chest, but I'm getting more Lorca than anything.
I mean, you would have to write down every single shard you get, I guess.
Yeah.
And look at the distribution, which
I'm gonna get him promoted tonight, Bubba Joe. Pumped. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get DuPont promoted.
Doing that, to be honest.
Do what?
Writing down all the
Oh
you
yeah.
get, and then figuring out the distribution.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Yeah, take a hard pass on that. I'm just going off what we're seeing here. It does feel like I'm getting more Lorca than anything else, but obviously I'm sure that is not mathematical. Another Beverly.
That there are typically no feelings in math.
Yeah.
Especially scope play math.
There's no scopely math. It's all very basic, very simple math that works exactly the way it should.
Wrong box.
And
sorry.
Actually kind of
Look, there's another
makes
Lorca.
sense.
There's another Lorca.
It's just oftentimes it doesn't work the way players want it to work.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it, Ripper. I'm just teasing.
Let's see. Wardod is curious about my SLB. I'll show it to you here in just a second. It didn't look that bad, Wardod, but we still have till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm fully expecting that not everybody has blown everything. So I don't know.
But right now, when you get to the end of this, you will be in first.
Yes, because I promised to spend 100,000 on screen. So by spending 100,000 on screen, it will put me in first place, Wardod. Let's see, I lost it. Here it is. Roster expansion. So here's mine right now. 76,000 in first place from the Athenians. But I am spending 100,000 on camera tonight. So that'll put us up there. All right, that's good for a moment. We're going to take a break. Let me do some more Borgies. Oh, and I'm going to simultaneously use the infamous Ripper method and use my double tap and kind of fly back and forth between systems here so that I can... Ruh-roh! Okay. Looks like I lost my audio. The stream is still going, crazy enough, but I lost my Discord because my backup internet stinks. Stinks so bad. Do I have you guys back? No. Yeah, but it sounds like poopy. All right, I'm trying to switch over. And we're back.
I need to.
That's much
I need
better.
this.
There is one small benefit to using two different internet sources. I know. I should be back, Andy. You got me back? Okay. There's one small benefit to using two different internet sources, which is the stream didn't go down even though the Discord did. But anyway, Ripper, you got me back?
Yes.
We got you.
Okay.
Someone was in the process of asking a question while you then suddenly rudely interrupted.
I know. Damn internet. Okay, sorry. You guys go ahead with your questions because we're answering questions tonight. Ask your questions. Who's asking a question?
I was asking Ripper and then everybody else that was up here about if they've noticed the for the syndicate, if anybody's a decent way up, if you notice any of those percentages actually kind of play.
Yes, they do work.
Yeah, they do work. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I could notice it on some logs. Like I actually broke out like the crayon and a big sheet of paper, but it was working. You could really tell the difference on some of the big increases. But then it was almost like a proc, like nothing. Then it was either like it would work and you'd see it, or it'd be like you wouldn't see it at all.
I feel like some of the ones
should be always active.
Yeah, I've not found any example where they don't work, but you got to remember too, you're looking at a lot of different styles of research here. Some of these are many times over duplicated. On the other hand, cargo capacity for warships, there are 0 other researches, so this one's super easy to see. On the other hand, resource protection, okay? This one's garbage. On the other hand, though, by the way, if you do look up here, this is not after research. This is not after Syndicate. I've actually filed a report on this, Ripper, but I haven't followed up, so I don't know if you've watched. These protection amounts, this is great that they're putting this up here.
Tree like that for the Ferengi.
What? Did you lose me again? All right. These numbers that are up here, this is great that they've added this, but it's not at all accurate. All right? Not at all accurate in any way, shape, or form. So the problem with this is that it only... Oh, for the love of criminy. What's happening? Did you guys lose me again?
It appears we lost...
For a moment we did, but you're back.
Try to switch over. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be working well enough. This is stinky. Stinky! I really kind of wish that I would get my... I need my Starlink. I really just want my freaking Starlink. For the love of all things holy, please give me my Starlink.
Actually increased my upload. I don't know why, but now I have a gigabit upload instead of 500 megabit.
I know, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm fine on YouTube because that computer's not struggling. It's just Discord, which is stupid. Anyway, the point that I was trying to make, this is really, really nice that they've added this line here. Scopely here, how about this one? Let's make this line actually work. Like, that would be great. It's a great idea that this is here. But if this number doesn't work, it's kind of still pointless. Case in point. Okay? Counts no research, no syndicate, no nothing. Because here we go at level 41, and my base value steel protection is 64,600,000, which is exactly what this displays here, taking into account 0 research, 0 syndicate, 0 buff, 0 anything. All right, which makes this a completely 100% worthless change. I appreciate that you put it here, all right, but you're not done because it is literally as worthless as not having it if it's not going to display the proper number. There you go.
They have to touch the buffs anyways because bugs. So it might be an easy chance to spend some time on that.
That'd be great.
Like maybe spend an hour on the buff things. It's easy to get a lot of those things fixed.
Mahmud is asking about what about that 219.6 million? What are you referring to? Did you see something? What are you asking about? I don't have any 219 values up here, so I don't know. I don't know exactly where you're going. I am done now with Swarm Sunday. So let's cool. I got my 3 million trite. Woo! And let's bring that home. Now, we'll spend some more ultras here in just a second. My protected steel amount, it doesn't say that. Yeah, my protected is 64,600,000. This number is your warehouse cap. Okay, this number is your warehouse cap. So you got your protected one here. You've got what you actually have here. This second number is how much steel you can hold, and your resource generators continue to run. All right.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I do wonder why we still have warehouses.
Why do we have generators? Why do we have any of that garbage? It's all garbo. Like I said, it's not too late, Scopely, for us to get rid of everything down here. Look, you've got multiple plots here. There is enough room here for 8, 10 beautiful Christmas trees, 10 beautiful Christmas trees, 10 more beautiful, 30 trees in our station. Imagine how much oxygen that will produce for the sentient life beings on our station. All right, 30 Christmas trees. Name it after Ripper, and let's get rid of all this other garbo stuff.
Right now, it's a resource graveyard.
Yeah, I mean it's just it. Listen, Scopely, if they actually did something, great, fine, so be it. All right, literally, people say all the time, Ripper, right? Like they'll see something, like even this solo leaderboard, they'll say cash grab. That's what they say, cash grab. All right, I disagree on a lot of things when people say cash grab. Resources and generators are nothing but a resource sink, like a pure and total malicious resource sink. All right, they do absolutely nothing, yet you require hundreds of billions of resources to upgrade, and they're ops locked. It's terrible, Bubba Joe. I mean, it might as well be in real life. Take this stack of $100 bills and light them on fire. That's what warehouses and vaults are, and generators.
You're not wrong.
You know, multiply the production by, I don't know, 10,000. Remove the warehouse, and then, you know, they might do something.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. But, I mean, we're 3 years in, and Scopely's never even touched those things, so why?
Well, they added research to improve them.
Okay.
Which are just additional barriers. That's really all they ended up being.
Yeah, listen, Scopely, if you want to make those things worth something, do what Ripper says. Remove the caps, speed up the speeds by like a gazillion %, and then maybe we won't feel so harsh about upgrading them. But, I mean, not only, Bubba's right, it's not only the buildings themselves, but all this other BS research that you have to dig through, too. Look here in my station tree, all right? I am literally held up, all right? I'm held up because I do not want to take these any higher, all right? I'm stuck, Bubba Joe, because par-steel fortification means diddly poop to me. And I can't bring myself. I can't. Why wouldn't I want that? Like a nail to the head. That's what I want. I want a nail to the head more than I want that POS research.
I mean, I totally understand that they're probably not going to be like the most driving factor in this game, but they should, you know, at least do something for everyone in the game, and not just, you know, do nothing for 99% of the play time.
Infinite Blue says their purpose is exclusively sabotage. You know what? That's so true. It's very accurate. I like it. It's so funny. Gah. So bad. Emmy says that I should actually burn the stack of $100 bills and send it to Scopely and tell them that this is the money that they cannot have until they fix generators. Yeah, but then I don't have it either. I might as well have spent it. Maybe what I could do is print a picture of a lot of money, burn that, and then send that to Scopely. That way I still have the money. That might be better. Oh, God, it's so awful.
That's a plan.
It's a genius plan, I think. All right. I'm going to load up my load up my PMC so I can go do my disco phenomena thingy. I don't even need to change crew. Heck with it. I'm not changing crew. It's such a pain in the butt to change crew these days. I don't like it.
Oh, I don't change
Your crew presets?
I have one. I have one unlocked so far. And I've decided to put my ISO mining crew on it. Because these don't have synergy. They're tough to search by name. So that's why I went with that. That's how I'm choosing my crew slots, is how difficult is it to find them. So bad. So bad. It's Garbo. I wish I had more. I really do wish I had more. They're not Garbo. I wish I had more, but I don't. Any other questions? We can answer more questions. I promise to answer questions. What else did we have in the show announcement tonight? Is this pretty much all we're doing? I need to open more ultras.
You have to open all of them, obviously.
Yeah, I got to open 100,000 SLBs and scoring. We did that. Let's blow some ultras, killing mining.
You never really spoke about your TC engagement through the event. Like, how did that play? Did you?
We got first.
Was it everything you expected?
No. Okay. I fully acknowledge that, like, obviously I must be a huge deal hole. Like, you guys would not apparently want to play on a server with me, Bubba Joe, because I felt like our alliance won first place, and I still feel like we held back way too much. Just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like we should have gone harder. But that's just me.
I don't know. You took all the 1-star spaces, and then when it got to the
We
point of
did
choosing
not.
your 3-star, you settled it.
We
Didn't
did
you
not
that?
take
And then-
all. No,
Oh.
we did not. We only challenged, I think, 6 or 7 tier 1s. We absolutely did not go after them all. We dropped what we had. We started playing around the area that we're in now. I'll show you here. I just want to check my cargo on this one. 412, not bad. I can't complain with that, Bubba Joe. I'm really digging it. So let me show you our territory. We ended up with these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones right here, which I'm not super happy with in comparison to what we had. I was fine moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool with that. But I'm not super excited about the services that I've got. I've got Brelin, so damage enhancer, which this one's okay at the higher levels. 300% is good. We've got it active. 300% is not nothing, Bubba Joe. But
300% is not bad.
No, it's really not. It's okay. But, defense platforms, like I don't even know why we activated that. Why would we activate that? That's a terrible one.
Can.
That's a complete waste of resources right there. What? You don't have me again?
No, I have some errors in logs.
See, now, why did we activate defense platforms, but we didn't activate crystal mining? This one should be activated because we've got high-speed crystal.
You just took that one, so they probably forgot.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see what we've got over here on this one. Dodge enhancer, 40%. Like, why is that active? We shouldn't have that one open.
Because it's essentially practically free, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we can activate it 617 more times. So for 600 weeks, we can activate that one. I just, I'm not super pleased with the services that we ended up with. But we did have fun during the event, and we did not take every tier 1. Like, no way. Let's see. This one's okay. 80% to mitigation. I'll never turn down mitigation. I love mitigation. I was gonna use a dirty word. I love mitigation. Okay, I'll do dirty things for mitigation. So that one's not too awful bad. But really, what we did, Karkin, is we kind of just hovered in this area. We did take a couple of tier 1s, but we didn't go tier 1s all over the map. We took the tier 1s that were going to be relatively localized to the new area that we were taking, because even on day 1 of the event, we took a territory that we did not end up dropping. So Divine says there's another territory event starting Tuesday, so we may lose the ones we have. Maybe. I don't know if my team is going to play in this next one. I mean, it's over Christmas. So I'm not entirely sure. What about you guys? Bubba Joe, is your Alliance going to play this next one? Your Alliance didn't play the last one, right? You guys stayed put.
Correct.
Yeah,
we stayed put.
You stayed put.
We decided not. We looked at the rewards. We looked at the effort involved in trying to participate in this event and the political fallout of displacing a bunch of alliances, and said, "Yeah, we're not interested."
Political fallout. Thinking too much.
Well, I've got a question. So,
Shoot.
are they planning any changes to this second run, or is it just a mirror?
Hopefully, just to dump the whole board and everybody's got to start over. That would be the best.
That'd be
thing
more
to do.
fun. That would be more fun.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
That to my knowledge, I am not aware of any changes. Ripper, are you aware of any changes? I'm not aware of any. I am not aware of any changes.
I would say changes are unlikely.
Changes are unlikely. Holiday break has begun, just as an FYI. Okay, like holiday vacation is here. So
Yeah.
we've got access to a skeleton crew. We've got access to emergency personnel. But yeah, it's pretty much done. Okay, Christmas break is here. Now that said,
We lost you, DJs.
again, seriously, I can hear you fine, Handy.
Yeah, he will figure it out.
You can't hear me at all? No. I can hear.
Let's just all pretend he never got lost and just like, oh yeah, okay, great, good, yeah.
You can't hear me? I can hear everything.
That would be.
Oh my God, I hate
Well,
Discord.
we're probably talking over him right now.
What?
If
Somebody
we're
in
gone
YouTube.
and he's gone from the stream. then we're not
Somebody
gonna
in
know what
YouTube,
it
tell
is.
him I'm still here.
Mute himself, the output.
It's
and
just
then it's
Discord.
fine.
Discord, you suck. Oh my God, I want to wad you up. I want to catch you on fire. I want to throw you into a
He's yelling
garbage
about
basket.
Discord right now.
I want to throw you in a garbage basket. I want to
Probably.
kick it. I want to burn it. I want
I mean,
to
I
pour
don't think it's
gasoline
Discord,
on it.
honestly.
All right. I want to explode you into
Well,
1,000
he's prioritizing
pieces.
the YouTube stream, so any
All right, I want Discord. I want Discord to fail. I want you to burn to the ground. I want you to take you and your crap software, and I want you to disappear from the face of the earth. Okay? All of it. Go. Take your crap software and be gone. Pieces of garbage. The YouTube is loving this. The YouTube is loving it. God, Discord, so bad. So bad. You know what? Like, say, I know they don't make money, Sovereign. This is why. They could make money, but they're incapable of making money because they're such garbo. All right? They're so bad. They could make a ton of money if they would just, develop something that doesn't suck donkey butt. All right? No, DJ Gurr, it's not my internet. Okay? Because the YouTube stream is still going and is green. YouTube has perfect connection. They have perfect audio. It's working wonderfully in YouTube. It is Discord. All right? It's not my internet. God. So freaking bad.
I think this is the best you're gonna get.
I'm back.
Yeah. Whether you pay or not, don't really matter.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hey,
Yes.
we're back.
You guys should bookmark this and go back and listen to Discord for the last 5 minutes. When the YouTube goes on, that's what I meant. Listen to YouTube for the last 3 minutes. What a treat. You guys are going to enjoy that. There was
You said something about money.
much angst. Anyway, Waylon says, okay, I will always watch YouTube from now on. Thank you. That's great. Storm says, I'm so glad I muted Discord and switched to YouTube audio because that was amazing. Yes, thank you. Oh, God.
Back to it.
What? Am I gone again? What piss on it?
No,
No,
no.
gotcha.
Just a second.
I'm just going to turn Discord off, and we'll just stay on YouTube if it ends up happening. Hey, Blue Mandalorian, can Discord sue me for saying what I just said?
No.
Okay, just checking.
Whatever it is, the answer is no.
Was it opinion or was it fact? Or a little of both?
Oh, I would say
opinions about facts.
legally speaking, it was opinion. All right. Perception-wise, it's total fact. All right. There was also probably Captain Planet says it's bordering criminal threat. Really? You think? I don't think I threatened anything. I said this is what I want you to do. I want you.
Yeah, that's just a request. I don't see a problem.
Yeah,
with that.
it's just a request. Would you please curl up in a ball and die? Like, I mean, that's
no. That's totally fine. Don't worry
okay.
about
There
it.
we go. Good. All right, we're good. Okay, yeah, just misdemeanor
Not like
incitement,
you
says
named
Loser.
the individual creators of the,
I like
the
it.
program, and
No, I did not name any individual names, so we're probably good and safe there. Okay, time to open more ultras. Let me send my Vidar back. I'm glad that the majority of entertainment of content in this is not what I'm actually playing, but what I am losing my mind over. Okay, let's
have you
draw.
gotten any full pulls yet?
No, of course not. No full
None
pulls.
yet? Oh.
All
You
right.
didn't tap your head 3 times.
Let's try a different method. I'm going to spin around in circles 3 more times. I'm going to stick one hand in my pocket while the other hand smokes a cigarette. Here we go. Come on, who got that? Anybody?
Is that Ace of Base? Was that Ace of Base?
It's Alanis
No, that was
Morissette.
Alanis Morissette.
Alanis
Alanis
Morissette.
Morissette,
Yeah, there
yeah.
you
Isn't
go.
it
Alanis
ironic?
Morissette. One hand in my pocket. The other one is giving a peace sign. Okay. Let's see. We got Deanna Troy, another 5-shard, Saru, Jordy. You know, I'm getting a fair number of Jordy, too. Kind of like it. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to have to start doing this faster if I'm going to do 100,000.
Yeah, maybe you
Shouldn't have
should.
taken a break.
Yeah, but I can't keep. There's another Lorca. I can't keep doing it. Here, let me pause that.
You can do the skip 5. We'll forgive you. You know,
Listen,
pull 5.
if this is what it would take, to pull 935 of 11 shards, Bubba Joe, I would do it. I would single click all 100,000. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Don't think it's going to be enough.
I can tell you, I did not get enough to go from 400 to 1,000. So did not even get close with my 100,000. So I do not believe you will get there.
I have picked up only 7 shards so far. 7! Come on, where's my 3X? I've picked up more Lorca. Where's my 3X, Scopely? Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's right, Poop Slot. I
where's
like that new
Lorca
Lorca.
at?
Ooh, whoa!
What is your Lorca at?
Look at
Is
that.
it possible
Now
that
that
they
was a good one.
messed up and put Lorca as the 3X, not 4?
There's no way that we can know that, but it does kind of feel that way, right? And even if that were the case, Handy, I'm not going to complain about that. Like that, at least it's, like I said earlier, at least it's not Gary Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lorca's a high-valued officer. I mean, personally, I'm not going to bring it up. 5 of 11, Lorca, they're both very good officers. I'm not going to complain. I ain't complaining. Especially since I have no evidence. Look, there's another Lorca. I've got no evidence. Okay, got no data-driven theories. Okay, nothing that the community could tell me is going to prove it. I'm just going to sit back and let this one play out. Okay, time to start going faster, Bubba Joe. 5 chests all at once. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 2 5 of 11, 1 Lorca. Are you kidding me? Discord. Oh my God! Oh my God! Why? What is happening? Oh, I need to breathe into a paper bag. I am breathing into a paper bag. Do I have you back? No, of course not. Why would I be back? Why would I come back? Because Discord. Oh, I'm still breathing.
You were just back for a second, right before you dropped.
I'm breathing in and out of a brown paper bag because if I don't right now, I'm literally gonna, and it's not gonna solve anything. I'm gonna punch my laptop in the face, and then Discord's gonna laugh at me because I'm an idiot for punching my laptop. But that's how mad I am right now.
I honestly think it's more of a you problem than a Discord problem, but
It doesn't. I mean, and now you sound like poop. Now you sound like Garbo.
It's more of a you problem than a Discord problem.
Then why is why is the where's my cell phone charger? No, guys, you're not hearing me though. Why is the internet stream? Why is the YouTube stream not at all a problem? Not at all a problem. It hasn't skipped a
Didn't
beat.
you say there was a separate internet connection earlier?
No.
Did you prioritize YouTube?
Maybe. I don't know how to do that.
I thought you did. You were just talking about it like
I didn't
couple shows ago.
I don't know how to prioritize internet. How do you do that?
No, not the internet connection. The program.
They're on two different machines.
Oh,
There's a dedicated machine for Discord. Anyway, okay. JJ Bubba Joe. JJ writes, I have a question. Whatever happened to rare ticketed events? Oh, JJ, we don't talk about that here. We don't talk about that.
They happened.
We don't?
At some point,
We-
and then they went into the dark corner.
We don't talk about how Scopely launched a product over a year ago, then told everyone, feel free to spend all of your hard-earned cash on this currency because we will let you use it later. And here, over 13 months later, players still have rare tickets that they spent money on, and they can't be used. We don't talk about that, Bubba Joe.
I don't think it was 13 months.
It's not 13 months.
It's like 10 or 11 now. I was exaggerating my point.
No, ticketed events launched in February. Rare ticketed events would have been March,
April.
April, May.
It wasn't
April?
I think it was April. I think.
It was during the interlude arc?
I thought it was. It could have been May. It's possible it was May.
it was 7-8 months ago.
Possibly. I don't know. Either way, way too long for it to be acceptable in any way, shape, or form. All right. Let's continue. Oh, of course. Wow. This is absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely. You know what? All right. For those of you on YouTube, you can just chat, tell the people on Discord I'm done with it. I'm going to reboot this machine, but I know it's not going to matter because holy hell. So we're just going to stay. Bubba Joe, I'm going to try to get you back, Bubby. I'm going to try to get you back. All right, but right now, I need to take a break for my blood pressure. All right. In the chat, JB says the Doomsday arc. No, that would have been TOS. I don't think it was there. All right, Frank says, hey, I'm about to get a level 34 in the game, so scrapping is about to start. I've been told I will need 2 Mayflower, 2 D3, and 2 Legionnaires to unlock all 4-star primes. Is this true at level 34? I don't think so. I don't think that's right. No, because there's a lot of primes that use particles and stuff. But now for specifically the 4-star primes, actually, I think you're right. It depends on what you're designating or what you're defining as, the primes. If it's the 4-star primes, then, yeah, I think you actually are pretty daggone close to being accurate. Let's take a look at stfc.space. Let's see. Here we go. Let's look at stfc.space, and we'll pop back in over here, and we'll take a look at research, and we'll just search for the word prime. Now, if we're looking at the 4-star primes as well, let's see. I don't know if there's a way to actually filter that, but Prime Armada, I know that one's correct because nope, that one's 5 stars. So that one's not going to work. So Prime Armada's out. That's G5, so that one's not going to work. Prime Augment, Prime Away Teams, nope, neither of those. Battleship Manufacturing, nope, that's 5-star. We're striking out here, buddy. We're striking out. Prime Captured, nope, that takes particles. That's a particle. Cloaked Warfare, nope, that's G5. We're actually not looking so good here. That's a level 45, so that's going to be G5. Critical Hit, that's G5. Player versus player, nope, Prime Particle. Not looking good, pal. Explorer Manufacturing, that's 5. Prime defenses. There's your 4 rare. But prime defenses, that's so early. That's so early. That's a 100% boost to mitigation. Ooh, what else we got? Prime officers, of course. Yes, we can. Okay, there's rare gas. We know that. Prime hulls. That's only 3 stars, so too early. That's 5. Materials extractor. Nope, that's a particle. Looks like we're looking at very, very few, buddy. I mean, obviously there's some, right? There's obviously some. But it looks like it's going to be very, very, very few. If I were looking at starting to scrap, okay, honestly, like, I would be scrapping, I would be scrapping that stuff to start your journey towards G4, to be perfectly honest with you. All right? That's where I think I would probably be starting, because you've got a lot of stuff that you can do. Prime. Where's Prime? Oh, see, that's early. Prime. Those are late. Prime Survival. That's G5. Yeah, man. Like, not a lot of good stuff working here. There's 4-star Epic, but I'm almost sure you don't even get Epic when you scrap a G3 ship. I don't think you get Epic. You just get Uncommon and Rare and Common. Repair cost. There you go. You can get Prime Repair. That takes 4-star Rare. Okay, so there you go. So, anywho, there you go. Let's come back into the game. Let's open some more Ultras. We'll try some more Ultras. I'm so mad at my computer. So mad. So mad! Let's skip all these and see what we got. All right, no 5 of 11. But more Lorca. So funny. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. So even that's taking a long time to load. Okay, Jordy. Let's skip that. There we go. 3 Eurydice, 4 5 of 11. And 1 more Lorca. All right, so that one was relatively spaced out good. Okay. Another Lorca. Oh, look at there. We got a lucky pull. Look at there, everybody. We got a lucky pull. We got a lucky pull of TOS Sulu. Why could it not have been something better? All right, there you go. Got a lucky pull of TOS Sulu. I'm super excited about that. All right. I'm going to pop back onto the stage, and I'm going to see if this actually worked anything out. I did. I came back. What I did is I rebooted everything. I completely shut it off and turned it back on. So we'll see if it does anything good. If it kicks off in 3 minutes, I'm absolutely done. Done with Discord. I'm done. You're fired. You're fired for sucking. All right. We've opened 40,000. Let's keep pushing.
I mean, you could pay me to build a new platform, but
I offered this already. You told me no.
Well, I told you couldn't afford it.
And I said that's questionable. Okay? You never actually give me a quote. Like, there's no price tag.
I chose not to because I know you wouldn't be able to pay it. So out of respect.
He's trying to spare your feelings.
No, don't spare my feelings. Tell me how much.
What exactly do you need?
I'll put it at the top.
Is it just for podcast, or is it just for podcast, or do you want like a complete platform like Discord?
Well, first of all, if you think you can build something like Discord and it doesn't suck, then we could probably like publish it and make a bunch of money.
Oh no, that's very unlikely because the problem is getting people to switch, which is incredibly difficult. Even if you have a better platform, that doesn't.
Except Discord sucks,
anything.
So all we got to do is remind everybody.
It still has such a large mass of users that the likelihood of a mass switch happening is just too low.
All we have to do is go into Shark Tank. If we go to Shark Tank, it'd be. If we go into Shark Tank, we've got it made.
I've seen more than one group attempt it, and they
then
failed
Discord
because
causes
they
earworms.
just couldn't get the users.
Hey, look, I got my DuPont ready to promote, Bubba Joe. I'm pretty excited about that. Yay. That was one goal for tonight. Ooh, I just got another full pull. I clicked off the screen. Did you see it? I had 32 shards of Marla McGivers. I didn't even get the animation on that one. Did you guys see that? You're gonna have to rewind the video and look. Daggone. I had it. And it didn't even give me the animation.
Yeah, it's probably like Uhura. It's a visual glitch.
I don't, well, no, you only get the visual glitch if it is actually a full pull. You just can't count on the numbers being accurate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually cool that I'm doing this on screen because if I needed to check my numbers, I could just go back and watch it and rewind it, and there it is, documented evidence. But anywho. All right, so I've gotten 2 full pulls tonight, but they've both been rare, which statistically does jive. I want more. Give me more. I want an epic. Give me a full pull of 5 of 11 or Lorca. I'm good with either one. I'm going to get Michael Barnum promoted tonight too, Bubba Joe. Looks like.
That is 48,000 transporter patterns. I think there was a full pull in there.
Where? Where?
In one of the polls you just had. There was very highly likelihood of a full pull in there.
Did I overlook that one? I overlooked that one too. Somebody give me the screen. Somebody give me the screenshot. There's 4 of 11, 3 Lorca. I'm telling you, man, something going on there. Okay, you ready to see looking good, Troy? I'm a believer there.
I didn't take a screenshot. Do you want?
Nah, don't worry about it. I'll go back and watch it later.
Okay.
I'll go back and watch it later. Okay, we've done 60,000. Only 40 to go. 40 to go. And we've been on the air 2 hours, so it's probably a good opportunity to get ready to wrap up. So, yeah, that would have been a full pull of an epic if it was 48,000 transporter patterns. I wonder who it was. Looky there. 7 of 11 just got 40 shards. Whoop, whoop. Man, what is that, Bubba Joe? 4 full pulls in one night? My goodness. I should go buy a lottery ticket. Look there, my Tasha Yar's almost ready to promote. That's super exciting. Jazzed about that. Just kidding. Look, there's my Michael Burnham.
I was gonna say you get excited easily.
So I got my Michael Burnham good to go.
But it'll be like a free ticket.
Michael Burnham's good. What's 211? 2 of 11's officer building. It's mining speed, right? So yeah, I mean, I'll take it. Not gonna fuss about it. But let's go. 32,000 to go. Let's see what else we can pull out of the magical rabbit hat. Another 6 shards. You know what? Really, truthfully, the Ripper. I started with 70. So I've picked up 55. That may not actually be terrible. I mean, it's only taken me about a month, maybe a month and a half to earn all these ultras. Bubba, how long does it take you to earn ultras? 100,000. Is 2 months fair? Maybe 2.5 months. Maybe I think probably faster.
Probably
than
a little
that.
less, but it's something like that.
I was gonna say a month and a half to 2 months. I would think. I think that's probably been about. I mean, yeah. I kind of have to think that would be about right. Do we have any other? Nah, I don't think so. Never mind. I was gonna say, do we have any other events for spending ultras? Like, am I really actually screwing myself here? But I'm good. I think we're good. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh yeah, Bull. Clearly, definitely for my ops level. Okay, I know that scales for sure. 100,000 ultras. Yeah, I'm ops 41. Oh God, there's another one. TOS Sulu. Who did I have a minute ago? It was Sulu, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did I just get 2 Sulus? Yeah, I know Sitting Bull. Absolutely for my ops level. At ops 41, I do believe that 100,000 ultras I could probably do in less than 60 days. I think that's probably about what I've done. Okay, less than 60 days. It definitely wasn't 30. It was definitely more than 30, but I don't think it was quite 2 months. All right, let's see. Nothing else
You
jumping
need
out at
somebody
me.
to drive your enterprise.
Do what?
You need somebody to drive your enterprise. Sulu,
Yeah. Yeah.
pilot.
Okay. Look, I've stayed on Discord for more than 5 minutes. Maybe it was my computer.
Oh.
Maybe it was my computer. Still, that's so dumb. Just crash, and then I know it's the computer instead of saying connection lost. I don't know. That probably doesn't make any sense. Either way. All right, fine, whatever. Fine, whatever. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Come on. Give me something else. Give me something good. Go ahead, Rip.
I got a question for you, DJ.
Oh, Bubba, I thought that was Ripper. Go ahead, yeah.
Is Ripper not allowed to ask questions?
No, I already said Ripper's name. I'm a little bit screwy tonight.
Were you able to complete the missions? The missions mission?
Yeah, I did it. I had to do it all in one day, but yeah, I did it. I got
Everyone had to do it all in one.
Yeah, I got it the same time everybody else. I did do it, but I spent extra time to make sure that I would be able to do it. So I read the story. I know some people said that they clicked through it too fast and they didn't get to read it. I gotta be honest with you. I don't want to give spoilers. Last month, Bubba, I did not do a chapter video because I thought it was so bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, Bubba.
Wait, it was worse than the beach story?
I felt like it was really bad. Okay? I felt like it was boring. It was anticlimactic.
I don't think you were wrong, but...
Yeah, it was not good. Okay? And I felt bored, so I did not make a video on it. I was like, there's no way to make this good. All right? This video, there's no way to make it good. So, I didn't do one last month. This month was actually really good, and I'm really disappointed that I didn't screen capture it as I was going through. I am going to make a video. I'm going to have to do it with Ripper's website. Which, by the way, listen, here's one other reason that I haven't done them, Bubba Joe. Just in case. Like, just in case. I mean, before, there was no record of the mission, right? Like, you couldn't get to it if you had done it and lost it. Well, Ripper has solved that for us now. So, really, truthfully, you don't need my chapter summaries anymore. If you want to read the story, you can go back. Can somebody give me the name of the event or the name of the mission that we just had? Somebody know the name of it? What was this called? I can't remember. Is anybody? Galaxy at War. Galaxy at War. So let's come on over here into stfc.space. Galaxy of War, Part 1. Look here. Okay? You get the entire thing. And
but I like your humorous commentary on each part. I really enjoyed going through and knowing that we felt the same about Beverly.
Well, that's what some people have said, is that they want my interpretation of it. But here it is. Okay? Like, if you want to read the story, Bubba Joe, it's here. Okay?
All of it.
All
Every
of it.
line.
Every line. Okay? It's all here. So if you wanted to do that, you could absolutely come in here, click on this little button right here. That's going to give you the dialogue for everything. All right? It's even going to tell you the actions. All right? So your narrative, the action. Here a second ago, I saw an actual divergent path. Where was it? Right here. Okay? Pay for the rations. Don't pay for the rations. Okay? Ripper, how do we know which one goes with what? If you're looking at my screen.
The first one is the question. The right one is what path you took, and the path you selected in the previous screen is what's displayed in that dialogue.
Wait, what?
Clear and close.
I can't hear what you're saying. Right here, there's two options. So the narrative is different.
No, that's just a single option. So the question you're faced with is, should we pay the farmer for the food rations?
Yeah, the other option was don't pay.
That dialogue is for the choice of not paying. And if you click close and choose the other path in the mission screen, and then click on the dialogue,
looky here, Bubba Joe. So you can click on the action you took and then get the narrative for that story. So,
That's how
folks,
that works.
no more do you have to worry about missing out on the story that you didn't choose. Ripper, if you have a problem, don't worry, he'll solve it. What is it? I need the mug. If you got a problem, you need help to solve it, check out the Rip while he resolves it, whatever it is. I don't know. I need the mug.
I don't know.
It's only because you got the 5.0.
Now, see, now I got robot voice. Was that me?
I
or-
had the same.
I did too. I think that
Okay.
was him.
Tiberius,
I
you're
got it too.
robot-y. All right. Oh, God. Anyway. So this is why I haven't done one, Bubba Joe, because everybody can get it here. Now, if you want the commentary, fine. I can get behind doing that. But this month, Bubba Joe, this month was actually a good story. And let me just say, folks, if you haven't watched it yet, all right, or if you want to go onto Ripper's website and read it, I would recommend that you do it. Bubba, this was not your typical good wins over evil at the end of the day. I was actually shocked that Scopely took the dark path here. But it was a good story. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it, Bubba Joe?
I didn't read it because I had a limited window of playtime yesterday because I went and saw a really awesome movie. And I knew that I had to get through 10 parts.
Well,
Like I had to get through 10 parts in like an hour and a half.
As
And
someone
so-
who read it, DJ, I really enjoyed it as well.
it was very unconventional. It was surprising. It was not expected. And good did not triumph over evil.
Which path did you take?
Which was shocking. Which path? Well, you're talking about Worf. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Did you take Worf's advice or did you
We separated from
Ultimately.
Worf.
separated from Worf?
We
Gotcha.
separated from Worf. And what is that noise? That's probably my heater. Can you hear that? I'm so sorry.
Yes, we can.
The temperature has fallen. So I've got a thermostat and I've got a radiator heater. It's an industrial with a blower. I can go turn it off if you want. You want me to go I can go turn it off if it's loud and annoying. I can go do that. I thought I had turned it off. Okay, I'll go do it. I'll fix it. It is a fan. It's a huge fan. See, and now I'm under it. Super loud. There we go. Problem solved. There
So
we go.
I am
Frozen
happy, DJ. I'm happy that it is on the stfc.space, and I will go read it because you and others have said that it's good. I am annoyed that I had
24
less than
hours.
a day to complete to do 10 parts.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Some
get
of
that.
which was some of which congested systems because everyone had to go and hit hostiles specifically in that system. Like I am beyond annoyed.
I get that. We've had.
Why was it less than a day?
Well, it wasn't less than
Because
a day.
you could- It was because you had to get the points from your battle pass event that day,
It was
and then
domination.
you only had the rest of that day. I understand it was domination,
click,
but you had to get.
clickety click, click click.
Uh,
No,
DJ.
by the way, you're not wrong. I don't think they've ever given us that tight of a window before. To be honest with you, I know.
I
Right.
missed Battle Pass
have
event,
not.
so I couldn't do the event, the mission event.
Do what, Rip?
I missed the Battle Pass event because I fell asleep.
Oh,
before
no.
actually, attempting to finish it, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
Do the-
I mean, I
So
don't know
if
that it's
you-
ever been that tight. I don't think it's ever been.
If
that
you
tight.
missed the battle pass event, or if you missed 2 milestones, like you couldn't do it at all, and that was a really tight window and something that I think needs to be. I mean, it's. I feel so strongly about it that it is going to affect my evaluation of the arc. Let's just put it that way.
Yikes. Well, I will say it's never been that tight. It deserves to be talked about, and it deserves to be fed back because I don't know why they made it that tight.
The rewards weren't catastrophic to miss, is one thing. Like if
Yeah,
if you
but-
got it, sure, it was great. But if you missed it, then that's,
kind of sad. I don't know if sad is the right word. It's kind of interesting that you point that out because I've kind of felt that way about almost every event this month. Last month, the events were like slap your grandma good. But, like, I don't know that I felt that way this month. Like, the ticketed events were good. All right, I'm always a fan of the ticketed events.
The event you're scoring in right now is fantastic, or at least it is for me.
What, the Ultra?
Yes. Look at your what is your rewards for that?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's big. Woo, look at that. 9 billion steel. Yeah, that's great. That's real good. Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm pleased with that. But again, it's hard to count this one. It's a spenders event. All right, so let's not look at a spenders event. All right.
Honestly, I really should add like monthly summaries to my site.
Like all the rewards that were paid out, that'd be really tough. That'd be really, really hard to do.
No, it wouldn't actually. I have all the events already. I just have to filter them and like combine all the rewards.
He's got to do math stuff. Yeah, I guess that would be. I don't know if Scopely would want you doing that, right, Bubba Joe? I don't know if they'd want them.
That is not my problem. I have the information. I can do with it kind of whatever I want.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I think that would be really interesting to see. And listen. It holds them accountable, right, Bubba Joe? We have said in the past, like even Ripper's event schedule allows us to look at events because a lot of times we remember them wrong, right? Like a lot of times, hooks are better, scoring mechanics were this or that, and people say, oh, well, it was better last time, and no, they weren't, all right? But the rewards thing could swing either way, Bubba Joe. We could find ourselves being wrong every month when we say that the events pay better, or they paid better last month, although I don't think there's any arguing that for November. But maybe Ripper's site would tell us differently, Bubba Joe. I don't think that it could. I mean, we had more events.
Yeah,
and
I don't think that it could either.
I don't think it could. I mean, I heard some people saying, and I didn't bother to go through and look because I don't think it affected my ops level. You know what? I'm such a moron. Okay, let's check it out. I want to look at a ticketed event. We'll just look at one for today for an Ops 39. Okay, Ops 39 ticketed event today would be here. Here's one. All right, that's not the one I wanted though. Which one is for Steel? Can somebody help me? The ticketed event for Steel
is the hit hostiles.
Hitting hostiles.
You want the
All
name?
right, so defeat the Romulans for glory. Let's check this one out. Level 39. Defeat the Romulans for glory. Now, interesting here, folks. Watch this, okay? Last month, Ops 41, we got a billion token. Oh, it is my Ops level. Damn you, Scopely. Last month, we got a 1 billion token at every milestone. Okay? Didn't happen this month. I got one right here. No 1 billion here. And I actually thought it was in the 40s. That still had it. So let's check. That would have been 38 and 39. Last month also got it. So let's check the 42. No. So you're missing 3 billion steel. Scopely, you're missing 3 billion steel out of each ticketed out of each ticketed event, all the way up. Oh my God! I mean,
there's a conclusion to draw from that.
That it was wrong last month. Here you go. Ops
they
45.
took it all out and they put it in the solo leaderboard. Everything that's lost, they just here you go.
40
to the winner.
45. And look, even Ops 45 only has 2 billion out of the 4 billion. So let's just keep going. 47 has the 4 billion. There you go. Ops 47 is where this month they're paying the same as what I made last month, Bubba Joe. Ops 47. That's disappointing to me. So, yeah, whatever.
Again, I would love to see what the totals are.
I would too. Can you categorize them? Can you break out the ticketed events? I'm sure you can. I would want the ticketed events to be separate.
Did you ask if Ripper can do something? Obviously, he can do anything. It's just a matter of motivation and priority.
Ripper,
You know,
if I
time is the limiting factor, you know.
That's right. If I may make a request, all right? If I may make a request, if you were going to do said month-to-month comparative payouts, okay, then I would request a couple of categories. I would request solo leaderboard as a category. I don't even know that you could make that a category, because how do you account for the different placeholders? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean placeholders? What are you talking about?
Well, what if I place first place in one, but third place in another, and 10th place in another? There's no way you can tell me what they pay.
That would be no, yeah, we can't do that.
Can't do that.
But,
so you're thinking just in milestones.
Be just to see what the level of rewards are based on, you know, things.
I think your best comparative number could be solo milestones and then ticketed events. If I were going to really, truly... Because, listen,
but
most...
it should be all based on milestone events, really.
Agreed. Because most milestones are typically designed to be, you know, potentially possible for most people. All right? That's how most milestones are probably supposed to be. So I would want to look at all milestones, and then I would want to separate the ticketed events out of that, since they would require spend if you were to do them all. You know what I'm saying? So that would be really, really interesting to see. And I can tell you right now, mine's nowhere near the same as it was last month. You know, just in the ticketed events. I mean, obviously, it's obvious. The 1 billion
will have
tokens.
to see if I can find the time to do it.
Emdme says, why are you going to a system outside territory? I don't know. Force a habit. I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. I didn't even think about it. You're right. I've got one now. I didn't think about it. So, Drift says he believes Syndicate rewards may have replaced some of the RSS we got last arc because of how valuable the Syndicate rewards could be. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree with that at all. I think that's very feasible. But
that's definitely possible.
It is very possible. I mean, the Syndicate XP. I mean, I did happen to notice this. Where was it? Even in... Nope, that's not where it was. I saw it was in a mile... Oh! Here you go. Glory to you and your house. Has any alliance had any trouble at all with this AMS? Nope. Just real quick. Raise of hands. We're not even halfway through it yet, but has anybody not capped this out yet? All right. And maybe some players haven't. Okay, Truck and Chick says we're on milestone 2 out of 4. Chick, do you expect that you guys are going to hit, or do you anticipate trouble? You're almost halfway through the event, and you've only got 2 milestones. You've only got 25%. Chick says fingers crossed, but doubtful. Interesting. How many actives do you have, Chick? This doesn't seem... So each ticketed event is giving you 10,000 points. Let's do some math. All right. As an alliance, each ticketed event is giving you 10,000 points. So if you've got 1,050,000, we're going to divide that by 10,000. You need 105 ticketed events as an alliance. If you've got... Is that right, Ripper? Let me hold on. 1,050,000. That's what this number is, right? Divided by 10,000 points per ticketed event means over the span of 4 days, you only need a total of 105 ticketed events. That means that you need 22 players to complete their free ticketed event on each day out of 4. So, Chick, how are you guys not going to hit? That sounds like really, really low participation. Well, there it is. You move to a small alliance. Eek. Here's why this is, and it's too late now. It's too late now because you changed alliances, so if you move, you don't get paid. But, yeah, these... listen, I don't even necessarily care about this stuff, although it's good. I'll always take faction credits. I'll always take officer shards. But the payout
I
here...
always take frames.
Do what?
I always take frames.
Yeah, Ripper loves the frames, okay? That is actually kind of a cool frame. I ain't going to lie. I mean, it's animated and fiery. It's kind of cool. But you look at the XP here. It is pretty significant. 17,000. Guys, that's $100, okay? That's $100 worth of Syndicate XP. Look here. Let's do it again. 8,500, 4,250, 2,550, and 1,700 is 17,000. And I'm going to take you back to my pay store and show you that 17,000 is exactly what I get for $100. So I could buy into that, Karkin, if that was your point. I don't remember whose it was. I could buy into that for the purposes of this one event, but the ticketed events, I don't know. There's no Syndicate XP in here. It's just resource and materials. On the other hand, I guess, well, no, see, it's not the SLB either, because the SLB, I mean, I guess it's paying out some. I don't know. I don't know if I find that to be very balanced. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I find that to be super balanced.
How does the Syndicate XP pack compare to a research pack for you, DJ?
What, in Dill? Because in no other way does it compare. But in Dilithium, let's find it here. I think I passed it. Oh, Ultra Research Pack. I'm getting 800 million, and I was getting 450 million. So it's a little over half. It's a little over half.
Okay. All right. So if we were to just, ballparking here, and I'm not trying to assign permanent value to anything or something.
So you're saying that the Dill is worth 50.
Yeah,
you're saying the Dill's worth 50 and the XP's worth 50, essentially.
Yeah.
Which means that the AMS itself is paying $50-ish, roughly, ballpark, $50. Mm-hmm. Now, we're not talking about the SLB. I'm talking about the Alliance milestone, all right? The SLB has a minuscule amount, okay? The SLB has, wrong event. The SLB has a minuscule amount of Syndicate XP. 1,500, that's in second place. First place even only has 2,000. The payout in this event is absolutely the Alliance milestone, where every member on your roster is going to hook up with, quote-unquote, $50 worth of Syndicate XP, okay? So that's pretty significant. Now, Chick, I do, come back and point out, the math indicates that only 22 players need to do their free ticketed event each day. You know what I'm saying? Like, each day out of 4. I would hope that you didn't move to an alliance so small that you don't have 20 actives doing their freebie. All right? On the other hand, if you had some people, who were buying tickets, maybe, hopefully, possibly, maybe, sort of, kinda, all right, they can easily make up some difference here. Remember, you only needed, what was the math? 105 total ticketed events. I mean, there's a handful of players could do that in 4 days. You got to think, you only need 105. Well, I could potentially be responsible for 12 of them myself. You know what I'm saying, Bubba Joe? I'm sure you're doing them all, right? You're doing 12. I'm doing 12.
Yep.
All right. So, again, if you're in a small alliance, there's not likely a lot of spending there, and I understand that. But, the ticketed events could absolutely have value, and I'm telling you that the actual payout of the tickets this month is in the AMS. And, Bubba, I may even, upon having this conversation, originally I was probably disappointed, okay? I mean, I said that, right? I said, meh, okay? But now that I'm talking it out with you guys and realizing how much value is here for the entire team, like, this is absolutely a chance for your spenders. Like, I've said this before, there are certain mechanics and certain opportunities in the game where your spenders can kind of pass it down the line.
Yep.
This is one of those. Armadas is another, or was another, this is absolutely one of those. So if you were a spender of tickets, this is a great opportunity to really, really, really significantly improve your alliance's individuals' standing with Syndicate XP. And we've already shown there's some very real stuff here. I mean, guys, 17,000 based on I only bought 17,000. Now, you know what? Granted, I also got the 17 from the AMS. So let's go back to stfc.space. I keep bouncing back and forth. I'm sorry, guys. All right, let's look at the Syndicate. If you did not spend 17,000, okay, not at all, just the AMS would get you to level 5. Now, I am, let's try to do some math here. I've got 4,683 to level 8. So that would mean 44,000 minus 4,683. That means I have accumulated 39,317. I paid for 17,000 of it, so let's take that out. That means naturally, if you finish the AMS, okay, I tell you what, let's subtract another 17,000. Okay? Naturally, you have had the opportunity to earn 5,317 trade XP. I think that's a weird number. Have no idea why. Where did the 7 come from, Bubba Joe? No idea. But 5,317. Okay? 5,317 without the AMS. 5,317 is enough to be on level 2. All right? Just completely with daily chests. Now, if you add the 17,000 from this AMS, it takes you all the way up to level 5. Free to play.
Yep.
All right. So, you know what, Bubba? I'm going to have to rescind my statement. I do wish that the milestones paid like they did last month, but there was actually a more subtle mechanic here, and it definitely was more team-oriented, and for that, I am okay. I'm okay with that. It gave everybody the contents of a $100 pack. All right? Captain Planet says, not quite, because I would have gotten more. That's right, because I was level 5 sooner than somebody else. Close that. I was level 5 sooner than somebody else, so that is where I started getting. Where was that? Was it level 5? Level 5 was bonus XP.
No, the
no.
extra XP is level 4.
Level 4. Okay, level 4. Yeah, bonus Syndicate XP. So when I hit level 4, gosh, and I don't remember what day I bought my pack, Bubba Joe. So that's going to matter, Yep. I don't remember what day I bought my pack. It was not day 1 or 2. I can tell you that. I did wait a little bit. I kind of wanted to see how this was going to flesh out, Rip. I kind of wanted to see, what it was going to take. So you're right. There's a delta there of 50 XP for each day that I was level 4 and you weren't. Nonetheless, I'm going to come back. I'm going to summarize and say this AMS was the value in tickets this month, Bubba. And while, we'd like to say I want more resources, this was definitely an Alliance pass down, like for sure. 17,000 is no small number.
The AMS was fantastic. The the SLB is, what you already talked about is kind of Can we talk about? Can you pull up the hostile hitting event for today?
He bought
bring something up.
Look, he bought a pack. We saw that earlier in the stream. He totally bought a pack. Okay, anyway, what did you want to say?
the hostile event, the ticketed hostile event today.
Okay, this one right here. I did this.
I'm a few seconds behind you.
Okay, I did this with 1 Armada. I didn't have to hit a single hostile for this event right here.
So,
a level 41 uncommon for me knocked it out.
Mm-hmm. So for me, I needed to get to, and I'll pull it up right now.
I will join you.
A million points, I believe.
Let's join you. Hang on.
Give me a second. Yeah, 1,060,000. So 1.06 million.
What was the name of that event? Defeat the Romulans for. Oh yeah, we're right here. Okay. Level 50. Broski 52. There we go. Okay. 1 million.
Yep.
All right.
So I am I'm doing it with Armadas. I've done a few uncommons, a few rares, and an epic. I'm about to complete the event.
Let me ask you.
This is good scoring. This is what I want to bring up is that this is good scoring.
Oh, okay.
Because I can. You thought I was ready to complain?
Yeah, I was.
I looked at this and I said, "Man, it's gonna be 100+ hostiles of level 50. That's the average I would probably go hit because I don't want to tank my Romulan rep.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I do not want to do that. And I pulled up the armadas and I said, well, I can go do deep space armadas. I can hit armadas that are 46 uncommon, 44 rare, 45 epic. I can hit some of those. I've got some tokens. And of course, when I'm doing them, I can bring my alliance along with me. This was in my opinion, this was a good scoring event. Yes, the hostile grind would have been a grind, but the Armada option for this turned this into a very palatable event. And I wanted to say this was a good ticketed event.
Nice. Okay, hear that, Scopes? Baba gives it a passing grade. I liked this as well. I'm not going to say it was too easy, but I did do it with one Armada. I did it with a level 41 uncommon. And if you come back and look at my Ops 41 requirements, I needed 47,000 points. A level 41 uncommon gave me 54. I was satisfied with that. So I was actually really pleased. This was a gimme. I didn't even start it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just showed up and I got paid today. So that was really, really nice. But, and again, kind of supports the team aspect of this, Bubba Joe. Run an Armada as a team. Do the ticketed events as a team. The team will get paid. Not bad, really, truthfully. Not bad. All right? I'm kind of liking it now that we've had a chance to talk about it. That said, it's all just a little bit light. Okay, hey, real quick, sneak peek while we were talking about this. I know some people were talking about specifically reserving and saving milestone 14 and milestone 12 for this solo leaderboard. I may remind you that tomorrow you will, in fact, be able to hit milestone 18, and there's more Klingon credits in the free track. Okay, so while we're spilling the beans, this event, and glory to you and your house, will still be going on, and you will be able to score another 1,000 points in this event by claiming milestone 18 of the free track. That'll get you some extra credits there, okay? Just as an FYI, in case you're one of those that like to hold your battle pass. All right, let's recruit some more because I'm about tired. What time is it? We're 2.5 hours, so it's about time to wrap up. Let's do some more recruiting. We've got I only have 3 more chests to pull. Let's do it real quick. You want to do it one at a time, Bubba Joe? You want to go back? You want to slow it down? You want to end the night on a nice slow note?
It's like a high school dance. You got to end on a slow song.
Yeah. Matt says pay to play got Grush unlock already. Well, I can't argue that because I did buy a pack, but was that with the AMS? Is that 100% accurate? Let's see. Grush unlock came at level 7, which was 34,000. You take out the 17, right? This is where we were without my $100, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you're still 12,000 away. You're still 12,000 away. So yeah, I guess that's accurate. I've got my Grush, but I also spent $100 for him.
There's still more Syndicate XP in the arc to come in events.
Oh yeah, there is. They've actually been surprisingly, I don't want to say generous, but they've sourced more than I expected, to be honest with you.
I think you should be very close to getting a full unlock, I guess. Which it's an epic officer at the end of a month.
It is an epic officer, and that's kind of
how very close to unlock.
Yeah,
not bad, I think.
I mean, you only need roughly 12,000 more to get to the unlock, and I think that is probably realistic, Plus, Andar says at level 5 you're starting to earn 1 Grush shard a day, which is correct. Yep. And by the way, of course, I'm sure Ripper mathed this out on day 1, but these 1 daily shards are not included in this, all right? So think about this. If you got to level 5, which you should be free to play, okay? If you are free to play, you should be level 5 if your alliance completed the AMS, which means you've gotten 15 here, you got 10 here, so you got 25. You only need 25 more, which is what you get at level 7 for the full unlock. But really, truthfully, only 25 days after you unlock level 5, you'll have the unlock anyway. See what I'm saying? So even if you don't have 34,000 XP by the end of the month, you're going to be really, really close with the one Grush shard that comes in the daily chest. So maybe it's not, by December 31st, but maybe it's January 10th. Either way, it's still pretty daggone good. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fully planned out way. Immediately, you can see what you're going to get for unlock and maxing that officer.
Why?
So,
Why? I just got a full pull, Bubba
I don't
Joe.
know. I don't dislike this.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't even commenting about that. If you're watching my screen, you'll know why I'm in despair right now. I just got a full pull of freaking rare Wharf. Oh, God. God.
Yeah, short Wharf.
Blech.
Not short anymore.
Sandcoffin says only 830 shards for a full unlock on Grush.
Hey, what?
I don't. Is that right? I don't think. Let me double check. Is it 830? I thought it was less than that.
Wait,
Wesley's looking pretty good now.
830 for full unlock. What are you talking about?
For the tier 5. For tier 5. Yeah. So no, that's probably right.
Oh.
50, 75.
Yeah, that's not a full unlock. That's a maxing.
Yeah, 850 shards to tier 5 max it. But I will point out too, even, okay? Let's go back to where I was on the Syndicate XP, okay? Here we go. All right, even if you consider down here at level 25, which is your last 150 for the quote-unquote maxing of this officer, okay? Because there's 150, there's 80, so there's 230. There's 100. There's 330. 330. 410. 510. 575. 635. So you can clearly see 685. You can clearly see that the shards themselves are 100% sourced in the milestones. You're not even accounting for the 1 per day, and I think eventually it goes to 2 per day. Let's go down here a little bit. Grush. I think there's one more level where it changes from 1, and it may not be. It might still be 1. I thought there was one more spot. I'm still trying to flesh out this entire tree.
I'm not sure.
It may just be 1 a day. Okay, It may just be 1 a day, but you got to think. You're almost doubling the speed of this tree. Let's pretend, Bubba Joe, it's going to take you a full year to get to level 25. It's probably going to be longer than that based on what we're seeing, all right? But let's pretend it took you a year to get to level 25. Well, if you got 1 free shard a day, you're literally doubling your speed. You're cutting it in half. So, don't discount the fact that you're getting 1 shard a day out of your daily bundle. That's in addition to these shards. So really, truthfully, by the time you get down here to level 25, a decent portion of this is going to be transporter patterns. Like, it's physically impossible for it not to be transporter patterns.
Yep.
Because you're not going to need 150 shards by the time you get to the end of this tree, because you've been pulling 1 shard a day every day ever since. So, the majority probably of this level is going to be transport.
Unless you spent a whole lot in the multiphasic store.
Well, yeah, that's possible.
That would be very expensive.
It would be very expensive, and does not negate my point. Maybe not a majority, but there would be at least a few shards here that are going to convert to transporter dust, because you will, like, all 800 of these shards, all 850 of these shards are sourced in these milestones. So the 1 a day is just the gravy boat. All right, we've got a few more ultras to finish out with. I'm spending myself to 0 and taking the worst approach to the advice I've given. Do as I say, not as I do. This was just for entertainment, but clearly it was not worth it. I just got a full pull of Wharf. Ardoke says, are there going to be more syndicate officers added? Really good question. You know, they didn't. I would expect that, okay, to be perfectly honest with you. Yes, I would expect that. But if they do, it certainly isn't going to be sourced in the tree. The tree's done. You know, this is the tree. Now, I guess they could change it, Ripper, but I can't expect that they really can, because they cannot account for people obtaining milestones faster than other people. So I don't think they really could add anything to this tree, which means if another syndicate officer comes out, it's going to be more of a traditional method.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. Matthew Horton says 1 a day stops once full unlock is achieved. Okay, do we know that? Like, how could you know that? Unless Scopely has said that, but if they have, I've missed it. To me, that just sounds like an extra 400 transporter patterns each and every day. But I don't know. I don't think that's the case. Last one, Bubba Joe. Full pull of 5. Full pull of 5. Come on. Come on! Give it to me, Jazzmeister. Why is it stuck here? It's thinking about giving it to me. Jazzmeister, you said you still get your free shard a day. You're not maxed in that tree, are you? No way. No way you're at level 25. Impossible. Right, Bubba Joe?
Wait, who?
Did they say that it's still limit 5, isn't it?
You can't buy. That's what I'm saying. In the multiphasic store, if you had a ton of multiphasic credits, you could potentially max it out if you had just a lot of multiphasic credits.
No way. Wait a second. You're saying it full unlock? Okay, let's go back to what you're talking about.
No,
here.
that's not correct. I can counter that. I have the unlock, and I still get the shards.
Yeah, I've got the unlock. I'm still getting the 1 shard a day.
It says until max shards claimed. Is what the text says.
Where? Somebody show me. I don't see anything about maxing shard. Oh, daily Grush shard. 1 Grush shard in daily Syndicate XP until max shards claimed. Okay. So when you're at level 25, then you're not going to get transporter dust. Well, dang it.
No.
That's fine. I mean, it's still fine. It's still tier 5 of an epic officer, completely free. I can't.
But at 25 is when you get those 150. So whatever you get, you're gonna be like only like needing. Hell, you might even not need that 150 you get at 25 might just be given, bam, big chunk of transporter powder.
Yeah, it's gonna, like I said, you're gonna get transporter patterns out of there. You're just no longer gonna get the daily 1 shard, which is fine. But I mean, really, mathematically speaking, unless you just do it overnight, you are going to have some forward motion. And some of that last milestone is going to end up being transporter dust. All right, there you go. That was 100,000 ultras. Was it 100,000 ultras? I'm pretty sure it was.
It was. If you're left with 700, then yes.
Yeah, and I literally can't spend any more.
Yeah.
Actually, I can. You know what?
100,000.
Let's squeeze out just 1 more. This is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. This will be the one.
It won't be.
Yeah. This is the one that's going to get me my full pull of 5 of 11. Let's do it. Just need that 1 more.
Am I the only one that thinks that 5 of 10 was a better name?
5 of 10 was a way better name. 5 of 11 is terrible. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
You already lost.
What a letdown. Okay, there you go. All right. Listen, Enemy says, was it worth it? All right. Let's talk about what we were able to accomplish tonight, Bubba Joe. We spent 100,000 tokens. I've got DuPont ready to increase my protected cargo. That in and of itself, Bubba Joe, I think, is the answer is yes. Okay? Absolutely. I had the currency. I'm being paid to spend it. All right? Because, listen, at the end of the day, I'm not going to finish very low. All right? I'm in first place right. Oh, look. I'm screwed. This person is going to outdo me tomorrow. All right. And I am not buying. Okay. I am not spending on this. That said, I'm going to place probably in the top 10. All right. Even if I place in the top 10, it's good for
definitely.
3 billion steel. All right. 3 billion steel with the materials that come with it. I'm good with that. I got a couple of officers good to promote. I'm being paid to reward. I mean, there's no other time in the game where I've been paid 3 billion steel to drop ultras, okay? I got DuPont, and that is going to promote my protected cargo. That's going to help my protected cargo, which I am always in favor of protected cargo. We also gathered a tier of Michael Burnham. She is ready to promote, and I've always said that she is going to be great at Tier 4 or Tier 5. I don't know if a lot of the VIPs are using her, but her shield strip is usable at Tier 4, Tier 5, okay? So we got Michael Burnham. Not only that, but I mean, still stats. I'm always down for another epic officer to get more stats, all right? What else did we pick up on here? We picked up a full pull of Rare Wharf. We
Get a hairball there?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's not as good as Wesley.
Let's see. Nothing there. So some stats. Let's see. Anything else come out of this? We got some progress on Beverly. We got some progress on Eurydice. Look, I'm only 28 shards from maxing her. Yeah. I feel like it
How many
was worth
Lorca
it.
shards did you get?
I picked up a lot of Lorca. I don't know what the count was. Well, we can go back in the video and watch it. All right. How many Lorca did I start with? I finished with 112. I have.
Is it like the gumball game? Hey guys, how many Lorcas did he get? Guess now.
Guess now. All right. A lot of transporter patterns. You're absolutely right. 5 of 11 was important to me. I started the day, Bubba Joe, with 70 shards, right? Isn't that what it was? I needed 930. I picked up 98 shards of 5 of 11. That is a full pull, Bubba Joe. I mean, 100 shards was a full pull. Okay? That's right. I got two full pulls of TOS Sulu. Let's take a look and see if he is more usable now. All right, because that should be enough to get him to Tier 2 or 3. Where you at, Sulu? Sulu, where you at? Where's he at? I am obviously missing him. He should be right in here. I didn't think I had him that promoted. There he is. Wow, guess I did. So, yeah, I've got him at Tier 4. And I'm halfway to maxing him. Yes. I do feel like it was worth it. All right. Normally, like I said, I don't recommend you spending yourself down to 0. I did that more for the entertainment factor here tonight. But am I happy with my return on 100,000 ultras? I am. Guys, I picked up, I don't know what the number is. I'm pretty sure that's over 200,000 transporter patterns, Bubba. I'm pretty sure I was in the 5s when I started. I think upper 5s, but I think I was in the 5s when I started. So all around a good return. All around a really good return. It could have been worse. It has been worse. I've opened 100,000 before and it been worse. So I'm good with that. There you go. Ghost Rider. What are you telling me how many Lorca I had? Is that how many Lorca I had? It was 97? No, that can't be. That means I only picked up. No, I definitely picked up more than that. So, is the cat messing up? Sorry. All right. Any other questions? Let me answer any questions real quick before we get ready to wrap up the stream. And we'll call it a night because it has been almost 3 hours, Bubba Joe. So, about the right time for a podcast. We've had a little bit of fun tonight, showing off and doing a couple of things. I never even finished all my events. That's ridiculous. Questions in the chat or on the stage. You guys feel free to raise your hand. Bubba Joe, you got anything to close out with tonight? Bubba Joe.
Bubba Joe. Someone asked. Hang on. Am I on mute?
No,
I'm here.
I got you.
Okay. Someone had asked earlier if we had any idea what the holiday event is about. I'm curious to see what it's going to be about. So I'm interested in that. But yeah, I mean we know that the territory capture event is coming back, right, wrong, or indifferent. But we do have the holiday event that we know very little about. Captain Planet. Let's hope not.
I mean, obviously, it's going to be about Christmas.
Captain Planet says that the holiday event's going to be to spend ultras. I would be sad. I don't know if I'd be. I think I would be mad. I think I would be mad.
You think you'd be mad?
It's all right. Listen, truthfully speaking, like honest to goodness, if it's a solo leaderboard, then I really don't care because I'm playing in a solo leaderboard now. All right, so I'm okay with that. If it was a solo milestone event, I feel like I still have a week. I feel like I could grind out 10,000. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I could probably. We just talked about 8 weeks being more than enough to accumulate 100,000. That means that I'm accumulating more. I'm accumulating in the neighborhood, Bubba Joe, of about 12,000 a week. All right.
Sure.
So, if it was to spend 8,000 or 9,000 like it was in the last solo milestone, I should be okay. I really should be. So I'm not too awful stressing it. Plus, listen, I spent myself to 0 tonight. Knowing the risk, I acknowledged it. I did it anyway. So if I get behind, if they offer a full pull of 3 of 11 for 50,000 pulls, Bubba Joe, guess what I'm doing? If they come out on Christmas and offer a full pull of 3 of 11 in exchange for 50,000 ultras,
you're going to have 50,000 ultras, whatever it takes.
You got it. I'll spend if I have to. I'll spend my multi-phasics. I will do anything necessary. So, again, it comes down to worth. I made a decision tonight for entertainment purposes to do what I did. I do not recommend you ever spend yourself to 0. Let me be so clear about that. But I did so knowing that if something presented that was going to, be massively important to me, then I'm prepared to spend for it. It's okay. Electro says, how do you grind ultras that fast? What, at about 10 to 12,000 a week? I'll tell you where a lot of mine come from, all right? And if I show you guys my research tree, you're going to understand. Bubba, where do the majority of your ultras come from? If I'm just ballpark guessing. These mini events over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, we've had a ton of them here too. The research events are my favorite, okay? Let's see. Neither of those two. Here's one. All right. That paid almost an entire full pull. Okay. And that was a 6-hour event. Here was another one. That one was resource materials. My favorites are the research ones, guys, because you can never do too much research. And so it looks like there's only been one of them in the last 24 hours that paid ultras. But you can look at stfc.ovh. I'll show you this real quick, too, if you'd like to see it. This is a great calendar, stfc.ovh. And this is a great little guide here to what you have coming. I don't know why that is not loading the background image. There it comes. Okay. This is a great guide as to what's coming. Whew, look how slow that's loading. It's terrible. That's definitely my computer. So, for example, right here, right now, all right, we had a research event earlier today, of course, right? All I got to do is click that image. It tells me what it pays. All right. This research event, okay, so that's not the one I'm looking for. Now, tomorrow morning, between 6 a.m. and noon Eastern, we got another. All right, resource materials. Fine. Here's a research. That's an SLB, so we don't worry about that because I don't do the SLBs. Also, you got XP events. Boy, there is just nothing paying ultras in the next 24 hours. They do cluster. They definitely cluster. Because I get more of them at, like, concentrated. Well, there's not very many of them there. I don't see any. I'm making myself a liar. But use this and watch, okay? Use this and watch. The research events are my favorite. I feel like that's the best source. Also, there are sometimes, I think there's only 1 or 2 instances of these in the entire 11 days, but there is a couple, I think 1 or 2 instances of Officer XP that pays ultras. So that, of course, and then, whatever I can get through events and didn't we have extra faction hunt this past month? I'm pretty sure, didn't we, Bubba Joe, have an extra couple of days of
Yes.
that? Yeah, so, that helped and so forth and so on. So anyway, long story short, there you go. Now, Scaly says you might be in trouble if you're doing building. I got to be honest with you. I don't know. I'm sure that the building ones also pay. Okay? I'm sure that they do. But I have been in a holding pattern on my buildings. All right? Because I've been waiting for this event to do 42. So eventually, I probably will start doing a lot more building events. But I temporarily gave those up because I've been amassing for my blitz at 42. So, anywho. And again, you're going to get some in events. You get some in the Battle Pass, mini events, whatever. And there are some available in the Multiphasic store. I have not spent on any there, but, there are multiple ways to get them. It's certainly not crazy fast, but and it is faster at my ops level than it would be for, say, a 35. I acknowledge that. But, we also need more officers for more things like stats and more underdeck spots and even ATAs. There's more of a need for some of those higher level officers in comparison to a 35. So, anywho, any more questions? Sorry, I didn't mean to answer that one really long, but yeah, that's kind of the gist. Big Bad Ed, yes, I know my internet sucks. I live on a freaking mountain. I don't even have cable up here. There's no cable. Okay. I'm microwaving it to the bottom of my mountain. It's basically Wi-Fi over the span of like 3/4 of a mile. Okay, it's really bad. Jazzmeister says, can we confirm that there is in fact a second Away Teams Assignment Battle Pass event coming? Yes, I will confirm for you. There is one more coming. One more coming. By the way, so Sandcoffin is asking about the Outlaw Tree. That's kind of where I was leading just a second ago, Bubba Joe. I do literally every research event that shows up, even if it's a 25,000 one. Guys, 25,000 is actually a lot of PowerPoints in research, Bubba, right? Unless it's a prime or a level 1 unlock.
Level 1.
All right, if it's a level 1 unlock or a prime, then 25,000 is easy. But 25,000 is a lot when you're knocking it out 1,500 or 1,750 or 2,000 or 2,500 at a time. All right, let me, if I may, show you. This is my galaxy tree. Not a whole lot of green arrows here. Okay, I'm not doing original Franklin research. F that. Okay, this one I'm waiting because look at that. That is 2,350 uncommon materials. Great for an auction. That is coming up. All right, so I'll do that. But there's not a ton of research in here that I have to do. I'm pretty advanced on my research. Let's look at away teams. I'm not as good in here. I'm still pretty good, but I'm held back by service awards. I'm going to have to save all my speed ups for a month, Bubba Joe, and just do a bunch of epic blitzes. I need to wait until they bring back refresh tokens. Because I desperately need refresh tokens. But look here, there's still not a whole lot. I mean, I'm looking good in here. The Outlaw Tree is one of my favorites. Outlaw Tree is almost max. I still need to do these. But Battleship, well, that's for my Newton or Tribune, so long ways off. Interceptor, that's for my Pilum, long ways off, so I'm not worried about maxing those yet. I'll do them as needed. Look here through the meat and potatoes of the Stella Tree. A lot of max stuff in here, or stuff that's gated by Ops 42. I do have this one to do, but again, it's worth about 1,000 materials worth as far as scoring points, so I'm waiting for the auction. All right, I only have 2 other researches that I can even do. All right, and they're worth 1,000 points, Another 1,100 points. So, yeah, I'm kind of holding this stuff and waiting. So, yeah, territory, same way. I've got a lot of this stuff maxed out for my ops. I did want to show one thing off to you, Bubba Joe, real quick, if I could. We didn't really, Big Country got there. And I'm sure other people have gotten there since, but I have, in fact, maxed my outlaw reputation at 30 million. I'm pretty jazzed about that. It's done. And I thought that I would be done, Bubba Joe, but I'm not, because the research isn't done. So I still got to go through. I still have to do this pack every single day.
Some of the research ain't cheap.
No, it's not. And I still do this pack every single day. Why? Because of the directives. I need the directives and the credits because I don't have the officers maxed. So even though I don't need the reputation, I'm still finding that I thought I was going to be done. But even this pack, I need the credits. So I'm still doing this pack every chance I get. So I'm not done. I did hit the 30 million, but I'm all done. Also, here, Bubba Joe, take a look. As I'm stroking my own ego here as we're getting ready to go off the air, I'm 10 million away from 1 billion in Romulan reputation here at the ripe old ops level of 41. I'm pretty jazzed about that.
Very nice.
I believe that I'm going to start Federation next, and I was going to wait and build the Tribune as my battleship. But that's level 50. It's a long ways off. And now that players are saying that the G5 really kind of doesn't require the G4 epics, I'm kind of thinking now maybe this was Big Country's recommendation. I'm going to build a pylum, right? It's a loot ship. He said, listen, if you've got a bunch of battleship stuff, build a Newton. Get a second loot ship. It's actually genius. I mean, really.
I agree. If I was advising a 41, which you are, I would tell them to build all 3 rare ships and pick one to, continue leveling up and stuff to get it so that it can hit the 52s and whatnot, because they are a step up. So they are tough until you can get to 53 to get to the G5 ship. But yeah, no, I think that having the extra loot ship, it gives you the rep of the faction that you want. It is absolutely, the rare ships are good. Now, that being said, I grind with my Tribune every day, but I already had it. I don't know if I was 6 months later or 10 months later or whatever it would have been, I don't know if I would have still gotten it.
Well, I wasn't planning on buying a Newton until G5 came out. I was still planning on doing the Tribune. That was my end goal. And honestly, I still really, really want that ship. Why? Because it has the most stupidest firing pattern in all of Star Trek Fleet Command. But what's it good for, Bubba Joe?
The Tribune?
Yeah. I mean, it's great for PvP.
Armadas.
Great for armadas. But does it the pylum is probably very effective, and you get a loot bonus. Is it worth justifying the cost of the G4 Epic? Is it worth justifying the cost for just armadas where you're getting paid less?
So like I said, I grind with my Tribune as opposed to, because I want to hit 53s, so I'm grinding with my Tribune, not with my rare ships right now, because I'm hitting 52s and 53s. And the rare ships, my tier 7 rare ships are struggling against the 52s. They cannot kill a 53. So there are limits, right? But if you just stay with the 50s, 51s, and 52s, the rare ships are going to get you still a ton of reputation, some loot. So they absolutely provide a bonus. I think that if you can blitz from 52 to the 53 shipyard, then yes, if you are going to try and take it a little bit more slowly, where you might spend 3 or 4 months going from 52 all the way to the 53 shipyard, then you probably want an epic ship, because you're not going to be able to hit hostiles at 53 with a rare ship until it's very high tier.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap up with a couple of real rapid-fire questions and comments out of the chat. Paulo says, can Scopely please put power gained on researches? That would be great, but at least it is available to you, okay? I use stfc.space all the time. I mean, literally, like gazillions of times a day. Your researches all have power gains in here. So if I was going to look at, what was that one? It was in the outlaw tree. Let's just pick one. Let's just pick one. Merciless Outlaw, okay? My power is listed right here. It's the green. The green is the power gain. So that's how many points you would score by completing that level of research. If I complete level 9, I get 2,500 points, which is crazy because at level 1, I get 7,750. So go figure. But that's where you can find it if you are looking for it. Real quick, Eddie, get fiber installed. Okay, it's only going to cost about 150 grand. I would sooner pay Ripper for a better Discord. How do you get Swindler's Stash? Swindler's Stash unlocked when I maxed my reputation at 30 million. Let's come back in here to stfc.space. Swindler's Stash. Where yet? Where yet? Why don't I see it? Oh, because, wait. It's not called Swindler's Stash. Hang on. The research is called something different. The bundle is called Swindler's Stash. Hang on. Sneaky Backhander. That's it. I couldn't remember. Okay, Sneaky Backhander. To get it, you got to be Ops 41, and you must have done the Mud's Mud. And okay, it doesn't require 30 minutes, so I had to do Mud's Mud, but Mud's Mud, which is right here, was super expensive in Dill. So let's check on Mud's Mud. It required 40 and movable objects. So I'm not seeing any rep gates here. I thought there was a rep gate, but nonetheless, there you go. So you just got to be, to get Sneaky Backhander, you just got to be Ops 41 and have Mud's Mud done. Okay, there you go. Matt says, don't you need a G4 Epic for a level 50 event? No, not anymore. In month 1, they did give a bonus event for that. Okay? That was only the month of launch. It hasn't happened since then, right, Bubba Joe? That early event that you had to have. Mac would be the better answer, the better person to answer that, because he did not have the G4 Epic and he missed the event, but it's not shown up any other time. Let's see. Ed, that's funny. Eco Monkey says, any material changes to the next iteration of Turf Wars? I do not expect any. Okay? I don't know for certain, but I do not expect changes to week 2 of Turf Wars. Daytrade says, please tell me that they fixed the second Battle Pass event. There will be changes. Those were, I believe, already announced. Not specifically, but they did tell you that they were making changes. So that is happening. Anything else? Am I sitting? Oh, Bubba Joe, are you sitting at Guardian? Bubba Joe, are you at Guardian?
No, I am dual Guardian. I'm not sitting there. I am continuing to grind rep.
There you go. He's dual Guardian and not slowing down. Ghost Rider says, can we make the power of ships consistent in and out of the station? Why, yes, Ghost Rider. Ripper, in fact, can. Contact him for more details. Any other questions?
Only on PC, though.
Tough Kyle says, anyone know when the 1500 limit resets? Swarms are not dropping loot. He thought it would reset when dailies did. Nope, it starts 1 hour after. Thank you, Daylight Savings. It will reset here in 50 minutes. Whatever your local time is, 50 minutes from now. That's when it resets. I thought the same as you. I thought it was when dailies reset. It's actually when the mini events reset, which is a very odd clock, but, you know, whatever. Thank you, Daylight Savings. Okay, we're over 3 hours. Anything else? Bubba Joe, are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Are we done?
I think we're done.
All right.
I think we're done.
Last questions. Bonus refinery, I have no information. I know Rev is very actively pushing for that. He's been asking for it like every single day. Like I said, I've been very, very absent, so I don't know what's going on with it. But as of now, I know that he's been asking. I don't know if it's going to happen. We're keeping our fingers crossed. We're hoping. But I don't have any information on that now. There you go. Okay. Cool. Guys, I appreciate y'all being here. My name is UltimatDJz. If you have enjoyed anything, if you've picked up anything at all, Bubba Joe, what should a player do if they are brand spanking new to the Talking Trek YouTube stream And if they enjoyed any piece of this, I mean, it could have been 2 hours, 45 minutes of bad, but you got a good belly laugh out of like 6 minutes of it, what should they do?
Well, first off, they should like the video, but they should also subscribe.
That's right. Click on the subscribe. Give it a big old likey like. Click on the thumbs up, all right? Make sure to tell everyone that you like it. You can also share it with your team. That would be super cool. If you click the bell, you'll know when we post other stuff because we post a lot of stuff sometimes. Like we go through spurts, like a bunch of stuff, then like nothing stuff, and then a bunch of stuff. We had a lot of really good comments, by the way, Bubba Joe, and a lot of views on Talking Trek Gives Back, which I didn't, you know what? I forgot. I was going to get it. I was going to kind of give you guys some updates tonight. Man, Arian did such a great job. I tasked Arian, Bubba Joe, with doing the Christmas shopping. She got it all together. We spent so much money that my bank called to verify the charges, all right? And we shipped everything out, and I'm pretty sure, like, everything except for, like, 2 or 3 little items are going to show up by Christmas. And it was a massive list. Man, just what great outpouring. I'll give you guys some numbers when we do this show again, to that way everybody knows. Full transparency, what we were able to do. Bubba Joe, we just knocked it out of the park. Knocked it out. But this family, I can't even begin to tell you how many messages that I got from Daddy Beetle. Just humbled and grateful and could not express his gratitude enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally said that this has changed his life. It's so cool. So, anyway, really grateful to you guys for helping out with that. We will give you updates and let you know everything that happened. We might even later, share some of the shopping list, but, Santa hasn't come yet, so we're pretty excited. We're anxiously awaiting to see how Santa did with the girls' Christmas list and all that stuff. So, yeah, Bubba.
Did you do the thing? Did you do the thing?
What thing?
The thing that we talked about after the show ended last time?
What thing?
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, hell. Probably not, Bubba. I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'm going to guess the answer is probably no.
There was a very specific gift that was being discussed after we went off the air last time. And
no. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. We just bought a bunch more stuff.
No,
I
think it's probably better to do a bunch of things, but
that's what we did, and we were able to spread outside the scope of just clothing. Of just toys. Like, there were some things that maybe were needed that have kind of been pushed off, and so we decided to step in with some extra stuff. But yeah,
I have no doubt you made the right decision. But what we were talking about was like, that would be like if I'd been that kid on Christmas morning.
There was also the consideration that that's a 4-digit 4-figure gift, for example, and there's 3 other sisters. You know what I'm saying? So like,
agreed.
Yeah,
agreed.
We were trying just to, and it's not like the need wasn't there. They haven't been working. There were some needs, so we decided, hey, we got some extra money, so we attended to some needs. It was really good. And then we they're doing a lot of traveling, so we did some gas. We did a gas card, and then we ultimately ended up adding more to their grocery as well. Because really, truthfully, I mean, $250 is enough for a meal or two for a family of 6, so
right.
So we added some extra to food and groceries so that they would be able to get
that's
some more
awesome.
food.
Can't wait to hear the full rundown.
It was great.
Really
I mean,
cool.
really, the amount of money is just insane. It's just stupid amount of money. I mean, and I understand why he feels like it was life changing. It probably is, really. I mean, I can imagine what that would do for me, and I'm not hurting.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So. Just absolutely incredible. Why am I still grinding with my disco? Like, God, I've probably killed 30 hostiles. Why? I only need 8. Just been sitting here clicking the buttons, Bubba. What the hell's wrong with me? Recall this daggone thing. Folks, that's it. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here and watching here on Talking Trek. My name is UltimatDJz. I'm your friendly neighborhood Santa Kitty, reminding you that there is a reason for the season, all right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be all religious and political. Don't get into that. I just mean get out and give of yourself. All right, that's what Bubba and I were just talking about a second ago. And if you don't know what we're talking about, watch the Talking Trek Gives Back video that we posted just a few days ago, and you will understand the joy that can come to you by doing somebody a solid this holiday season. It's super cool, and it's fulfilling, and you will appreciate it. All right, go out and do that. Leave your comments in the section below if you got questions. You got questions for our panelists. You want to tell me how stupid I am, or if you want to tell Discord, because we're going to make sure and forward all their comments. If you want to tell Discord how awful they are, even though it totally ended up being my PC, you feel free to do that as well. Also, check out our membership section below if you want to donate a couple of dollars to the show. We'd appreciate that very much, and your name will be posted at the end of our videos. We thank you very much for your patronage. Visit us online at TalkingTrekSTFC.com for all of your Talking Trek needs, your comments, your podcast, and your merch. We got merch. All right, you can do that, and there's also an Amazon store where you can go do your normal everyday shopping and support the show at the exact same time. All kinds of promotions to give you, and they're all available at TalkingTrekSTFC.com. My name is UltimatDJz. Love you, mean it. We'll catch you on the next one. Meow for now. Good night, everybody. Peace out. Merry Christmas. Meow, 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 meow.